And welcome everyone for the new Happy Pawn tournaments. We're ready to rumble. I'm teacher Seb and I'll be commenting with teacher Rajesh. Hi Rajesh.
Hi.
Yes.
Hello, Seb.
Hello. So we don't have a lot of time before the game actually starts. 2 minutes 36 seconds to be exact. So we're just gonna quickly go through the details. There are two sections, beginner and open. Open is for everyone, so obviously the difficulty can be quite high. And beginner is if you're under 14 years old and not too sure about your chess skills. It's more suitable, though it still has some level to it. So it's not that easy. If you're a good player, I recommend going to the open. You might not win, but you sure will improve better. As for the Happy Bond students, with the point system, if you enter any of the two tournaments, you get plus 100. That is if you play some games. And you get plus 10 per victories and actually plus 5 per draws. Now let's go to the scenes. So here we are with my morning face actually. For you Rajesh, it's afternoon. How are you Rajesh?
Yep. I'm great.
Good.
How are you doing, Seb?
Yeah, a bit tired, not not enough sleep, but I'll survive. So let's just comment on the two tournaments we have. So I think in the beginner, we have 8 people. That shouldn't be too bad. So I was a bit worried because the numbers are not too high for the beginner, but 8 is kind of enough. So I see 2 of your students, Rajesh.
So yes, there is Titan and there is FIFA Technique. 2 students, the top and the bottom. But they both are really of equal strength. So
Yes, and by equal strength, I might add good strength, not to put pressure on them, but I've seen them playing. They are used to finishing top 3 of the tournament, so they are really, let's say, top seeds. Even if Kabir might look like he has the least big elo here, he's used to the top 3. I see one of my students, Gatun03, so I hope I'll cheer for her. I see a student of teacher Palm, Caden. As for 20 seconds before we start, in the open, so the open is probably one of the strongest we've ever had to deal with. We see a lot of 2000 above player. So it's going to be a bit harder for us, Rajesh. We're going to have to be more focused on whatever we say.
yeah,
So
that's
yeah.
right.
And I see a few usual players, Umipati, Jessifer, your dad. We have teacher Paul also entering probably. Let's start with the beginner, shall we? So let's start with, let's say, Titan, and then Caden, and then FIFA Technique Gatun. Let's start with that one. FIFA Technique versus Gatun. Here.
Your student versus mine. Okay,
Yes.
let's see. Looks like it's the London system played by FIFA Technique.
Is it upon your recommendation or is it...
Well, he likes London system and I just gave him some small tips. I'm not a London system player myself, but it's a pretty solid opening. Who can beat the London system?
Don't you think White should capture this bishop here?
I believe so. He can actually try it. But maybe he's afraid of pawn takes and then the e4 square could become an outpost. But I think he can take it. Taking is totally fine. But he blundered the same thing.
Yes, sorry.
He gave the same blunder in the previous tournament as well. Knight bd2 is a mistake.
So I would say that's good.
Bishop.
That's good because that's something that if he does once, twice, he'll fix for sure, right? Bishop here looks interesting to prevent castling, right? Is it?
Yeah, but I think, yes, he did play something like that.
It's a she.
So no castling and a light square bishop gone. FIFA Technique is in huge trouble. So I think
that's true.
Tune has, he took his opportunity and he is in the lead right now.
Gatun is
in the upper hand.
Gatun is a girl, just for information.
Okay, sorry.
Also, no problem.
Yes.
Also, may I say, the bishop here was not my favorite square, and even doing this is not my favorite move. You'll tell me if you agree, but Oh, wow. Is that a...
That's a free knight. It looks like it.
So back to... Oh, and
And
she's giving it back. Wait, no,
no,
but
the
that's...
bishop is
yeah,
there,
yeah,
so
sorry.
it's not a free knight. But
So back to what I was
okay.
saying. Yeah, it's sad she didn't went for it, right? So back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
The bishop here, I feel like bishop are like snipers. It's okay to retreat them to a far place because they won't be poked
Yes.
by anybody, but they still have these long diagonals. And by pushing the pawn here,
Exactly.
she was blocking it a bit earlier, right? When the bishop was here. So she
That's
was
right. Yep.
deactivating it a little bit. So anyway,
Yes, I know.
I
But I
think we are gonna
believe
have kind of...
a6 is actually fine because you think, well, FIFA technique castled on the queen side, right? So a6, b5 is always coming. So I think it could be helpful to push the pawn to b4 and attack the pawn on c3, setting up a minority pawn attack on the queen side. Well, that's what Katune is doing. So I think she knows her stuff.
So they
So
got their
you trained
plan
her well.
right. They got their plan right, but
Yes.
I'm still shocked by how fast they're playing, right? Like it's kind of a critical
Yeah,
moment, right?
extremely fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's that moment
It's
where you
just
really need to figure out what you're gonna go for, which move is gonna... Like there was a knight hanging here, was there? Oh no. It's just
no, it was a discord attack, and I think FIFA technique noticed the knight, but still too fast.
yeah, way too fast.
Okay.
I've noticed that they happen to slow down when... Wait, was there a straight... This looks interesting. I'm not saying it's winning. Like, not here. Maybe instead
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah, after
the
this,
queen
yeah,
here.
I believe your move is good.
Rook
I think
here.
it's attacking the knight and rook b3. I think rook a3 is better
Or rook take...
because
rook,
of
rook a3,
rook
yeah, because of the
a3.
knight. Yeah,
Yes,
and,
because it's
and you
taking
remove
off
the pin, yeah.
pin.
Yeah, right.
Yes, exactly. But still, I think your move is also interesting. But I personally think a black should try c3 or something like that. Just attack c3.
yeah,
It cannot be taken by the... Okay.
c3 would have been more
happened?
interesting to open the...
Yes.
Yeah.
And also knight takes c3 is an option. Not even opening. It's a
Oh,
double
wow.
attack.
So, c3,
there's-
pawn take. No, sorry.
he push, of course. And
Push.
after FIFA technique pushes, then she can just take it and the a file will be out open. So
Yeah, that's true.
I
Let's see
think
what happened.
we
So
should
here,
focus.
Kabir played well. He locked it up, but the c3 plan is still very much alive, right?
yes, it's pretty dangerous. So
Okay, she
Oh,
locked up too.
both of
Very
them are
smart.
attacking on opposite wings.
I think we
Let's
can
see
be...
what happened. Knight e5, bishop e8. Okay, queen f3. Rook here.
And that's where we're at. So I see this.
Okay. I do see that as well.
And I think...
And
yeah.
that is almost... I think she could have played that long back, right?
Let's see. Yeah, the moment he played
Yes.
this move.
Yeah.
So this
Okay.
was an option. And now...
And,
yeah,
I
I feel like...
and queen to f6? Maybe. But, okay, it's not... Oh, wait, what am I saying? It's attacked by the rook.
yeah.
Sorry. My
Yeah.
bad. Of course. So, queen there. Okay. It's looking quite interesting. There are a lot of moves here that I think black should be totally winning here. There is nothing much.
I agree. Though this knight
I
looks
think I
great.
still would go for c3. c3 is the perfect pawn break. And there it comes. Taking it is... Oh, wait, resigned? I think it's not yet
Yeah.
the position where you have to resign. You should maybe fight more.
I agree.
But okay.
Okay, I think
Well,
we've got a timeout here. So victory for black. Kaden, I think, hasn't been able to join the first game. Now we have Titan against
Yes,
Pavesh.
and- let's have a look at... Is Pavesh a student of our academy?
Not that I know.
Okay. Well, if you don't know, then probably no
No,
one knows,
yeah,
so-
probably not. But
Okay. Okay, looks like Titan is in a very fine position. Let's see. But black is also quite good. Taking it, I don't really like taking it because it is allowing... Oh, I think black should have taken with the other pawn, opening up the bishop and also... yes, I should... And the e5 square can be used by the piece. Okay, knight g4, interesting. Oh, okay.
So now he's putting the rook
Well,
in front
things
of the
could
king.
get very risky for Titan if he is. But okay, I like the thing that Titan is taking his time and making his moves. He's not playing very fast. I mean, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. It's quite reasonable. Taking the h6 one is also looking nice. Oh, yeah. Actually, you're right. Knight
King
takes
B.
h6, king escapes, and then knight to f5. Bam. There you go.
Yeah.
And, oh, he found it. That's great.
Maybe can black do something?
I'm not sure.
Maybe you could do
I
rook
don't think
take and
so.
queen here. Oh no, because knight just jump back here.
It will not work.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it will not work. I mean, it's a check right now. The king has to move.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And after, yeah. I think we both are a little sleepy today. Making a lot of silly mistakes. But okay. Anyways,
And then knight here, right?
knight to f5. Yep, of course. Of course, Titan found it. That's great. Well, his rating is quite high, 1790, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, he's showing why. So are you telling me when you're in check, you have to get out of check? Is that what you're saying?
Of course.
Okay, got it. Noted.
Okay.
So I think black has a kind of a.
There are moves like f3 coming up. I think white still has to be careful. Pawn f3 is. No, black will play pawn f3, and that could be very bad. But okay. Let's see. Things are quite tricky for white, but I would think white could play queen c3, attack the pawn on c7, and then try to. Okay, it's protected, but then you can go queen f3. Okay. Queen b3 is. I like queen f3 should be the correct square for the queen. Yes, that's right.
You choose a white square so that you won't get bothered by the black bishop of the black square, right?
Exactly, that's right. So defending all the light squares with the help of our queen. Okay, actually this is really nice. I like the play played by Titan. Queen b3, queen f3 is a very sensible way to continue. And slowly you can start pushing the queen side pawns. Let's say c4, b4, and rook c1, b, and then c5. Something like that. So you can try to break down the pawn structure, and as far as Titan doesn't move his queen, he should be fine. So, yes.
It's like a Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Every turn,
exactly.
Are you gonna move the queen? Mate. Okay, shall we go to the next game? Another game?
Maybe
let's have a let's have a look at the
open.
open. I agree. Let me open the open. Okay, so we have Jesse Fur against VKR. Wow,
oh, that's my dad. Okay.
And we have Paul Game also. Let's start with Paul Game. We've never had
let's see the day. Yeah, let's see how Paul is doing.
Very.
Looks like Paul is doing pretty fine. Okay, this endgame is quite complex. I'm not pretty sure who is better here yet. But I think black should be fine because I don't see queen c6. Okay.
Is he gonna...
I'm thinking... Probably. But I'm thinking of knight e8 and knight d6. Okay. One move pawn to f6 could be useful, I think. To avoid knight to e5. But then there is knight to... Yes. Queen c5. Okay. So Paul is going for a minor piece in game.
Probably gonna recapture with this one,
yes,
right?
Of course the b pawn, because otherwise that could become an outside passer. Exactly. So not outside passer, just a passer. Okay, so well, let's see. Quite interesting.
Let's see a couple of numbers.
Do you know who's best Lee Sin?
It's probably a reference to League of Legends, but beside that, no, I don't know. Let's see if we can grab some informations. No, it's good player.
Oh, 2200 in bullet.
Yep.
Okay, probably is quite strong then.
Yes.
So
I would concur.
As we can see, Paul is having a tough fight. He is giving a tough fight to Paul. So
yeah. So I guess
bringing the king.
Yeah.
Maybe, but okay. That looks like a sensible idea. Bring the king.
There's
d6.
There's no trick to perform with the knight, white knight. Actually, as a matter of fact, he might get trapped, right? If he tries funny stuff. So I think the black king
That's
should
right. I
definitely.
think personally white is better here because I don't see any good outpost for. Okay, I think that move was unnecessary for white. B4 was not really necessary, but
I would
okay.
disagree. I think b4 was to prevent a5. Now the a6 pawn is has to be kept under check, like by this knight. Therefore, the
Uh,
knight can't really move.
Probably. That's right. What I was thinking is now the c4 square is given up when you push the pawn. But okay, actually he can even play b3 next and still take control. You're right. So I think white is still fine.
Hmm.
g5. This is a pretty intense endgame.
Yes, I think black is gonna try to cement things up, right? Like to just close the
That's
game,
right.
so that it's impossible. Like something like this, I guess, and he'll get a draw. I think.
Probably.
Like, how do you ever pass with a
Draw.
white king? You can't, right?
You can't, but their knight can just jump over and try attacking some weak targets.
Yeah, that would be
But
the.
we will see.
But
It's
there's not
not
a lot of
getting.
space, right? When you come to think of it, like
Yes,
where,
exactly.
like
You're
if you move
right.
it back, then the black knight becomes alive again. So,
You're right.
but I'm not sure
We will
why.
see.
Mm, maybe he's still like, I'm fine if like these pawns are not great. If white takes.
You're not great. Yes. I think white shouldn't take it. Maybe he should just wait like that. Maybe try relocating the knight, or I'm not very sure. I don't see a proper plan because there's no pawn breaks. The only idea probably white can do is try to play pawn to b3 and pawn to c4 at one point. After king e3, yes, after king e3 as well. So king e3 and then c4. Oh, okay, that is also a plan. Trying to relocate the knight to probably e5. Hmm.
Nope.
So f6. Okay,
No
that's
thanks.
nice. Okay, very instructive in game.
So now this
Oh,
knight is free
but what's
to
the
move.
point going? Yeah, that's
I
right. But
guess
why
here.
knight c? Okay, but it is directly possible to go to c5 and then do the same, right?
Yeah,
But
that's
okay,
true. Sorry,
okay.
here, here. Okay,
Okay,
where
let's
is
see.
this
But
knight gonna
I
go?
am
Here?
yes, I don't think black has much options here. No. If you go too far away, you cannot defend the a6 pawn. Knight will
Yeah,
come to
but
c5
maybe
and
king here, so that
first,
if
yes, king c6. That's right.
or is he gonna trade the knights?
Taking is bad, I think, but okay, this involves a lot of calculation. If you take it, he'll probably take it with the
Yeah,
D pawn. He should take it with a D pawn, I think. Yes.
yeah. This
Okay,
is
this should be at max a draw if he pushed the pawn.
well, or you could try to
That is
yeah.
also interesting. One interesting idea is that, but I think white. Oh, okay.
But he's not gonna
But
take.
he should just ignore. Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll just ignore it, and there's nothing much happening.
I think he's gonna try to go there.
You will
Maybe
see.
trade,
Quite.
or maybe push.
I think white is winning here, but not
Let's
really
see.
sure how.
Push is interesting though. Now you can't move here. So and he can try to exploit his. Oh yeah, he's winning. This pawn is gonna be so difficult to
Yeah,
deal
very
with.
powerful. Exactly. This is not a really good pawn in game for black.
How about
But
pawn push?
okay.
How about you lock things up?
Mm-hmm.
Like and you just. But there's gonna be the
Yeah.
triangulation,
I
right?
think black is the one trying for a draw here.
Yeah.
Yes, this
I
is
think
gonna
white
be a
shouldn't
draw, but
settle. I think what black should try to block the game, and white should try to do like the triangulation, right? Because black has only
yeah, the
this.
triangulation thing is
Yeah.
exactly he can do it. So that's what I'm waiting for him to do, but
Just to explain, it's like black would only have two tempos. Wait, but can black just wait for white to move forward? Yeah, actually, it doesn't work. The
exactly.
triangulation.
So it doesn't work. Triangulation is used to get entry. Here
Yeah.
the pawn is on f6, right?
Yeah.
So
So
there's no entry here.
so it should be a draw, right? But I think white is
I don't
playing
know.
the card
White is
right.
more ambitious. White is trying to win the game.
Yeah. I think black should have
I
pushed here.
think, yes.
Maybe.
I think this pawn in game is bad for black.
Yeah, I agree.
And all the pawns are like kind of isolated now. So
Yeah.
Okay, he can just push the pawn to f5. The simple way is push the pawn to f5, king goes to h5, and he gets the pawn on the h6 square.
Can't you also do just start grabbing the
Yeah,
pawns?
directly you can do, but I don't want king e6 coming, so I just want to... okay.
The thing is, this king won't ever be able to move away from this place.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. The king cannot. That I agree.
So white has all
You
the
could
time
just-
in the world to just...
Yes.
his
No,
pawn
now
here.
this is clearly winning for white, because he can just keep pushing the c pawn and give up the pawn.
Yeah.
And what is he trying to... Oh, he can... Of course, the king cannot go up, so... Okay, this should be lost.
Yeah. Let's go to your... Oh,
That
Oh, my
game's
dad
done,
won.
and your dad wins. Of
Yes.
course, that's my mom. So-
well... okay, so I think that should be a wrap on this one, right?
Yep, that's right. Let's have a look at the other games.
Yeah.
Any other games going on in the beginner?
Let's see. Beginner, we have a new set of games. So we have Gatun.
Who's in the lead? Titan
and
lost? I think so.
Titan lost, yes, unfortunately.
Okay,
Uh,
checkmate.
and
Okay.
I think he left the premises. So
Oh,
we've got...
Titan?
No, he's here.
Yeah,
playing.
he's not... Ah, he's
It's just
here.
it
Yes.
took a while for his opponent to play, actually. But I was just reading the chat.
Okay.
But maybe... Okay, actually you also
Okay.
have a student in there, right? Vitaly Star. Let's see against FIFA Technique. So the battle
Yeah.
of your students.
Oh, okay. All right, he's playing. I thought he was not available, but
He
okay.
is. He even said in the chat
Oh,
proudly,
all right.
I'm a
He
teacher.
is quite strong. We
Yes.
tell why star. His real name is Purvik, and he's from India. And he's a very tactical player. Let's see.
What's your prediction against Kabir?
Okay, well, I vote for none because I know both of them are strong, but I also know that both of them are pretty fast. They never think. They play really fast, so it's only a matter of who makes the first mistake or who makes the biggest mistake. But Rook f5. By the way, Vital White Star is a very creative player, just like FIFA Technique when it comes to attacking. So it's just gonna be a battle of same styles. So, yep,
He set his sight on this pawn.
taking it. Yes, but f4 might come, but okay. The d5 pawn could be a little bit problematic. But look at their times. Okay, FIFA Technique is playing even faster than Purvik.
I think...
So,
Oh, wow. Nice.
that's just what I said about Vital White Star.
Yes.
Is kind of tricky always, but okay. I think FIFA Technique is not gonna give up so soon, of course.
No.
But okay, one thing for those who are gonna watch the stream after the tournament ends, just play slow. There is a lot of time. Don't play too fast, especially the happy pawn students I'm talking about. If you play fast, you will not get the opportunity again. Once you make a move, you cannot take it back. You all know that, right? So
Yeah.
just wait. There is an opportunity right in front of you. You just have to use your time to take it. So,
That's
well,
true.
it's just like cooking food, you know. If you cook food for like 30 minutes, it'll be nice. If you just boil it and take it off stove from like what 2 minutes, you cannot eat the food. And he resigned. Okay.
Yes.
So fine.
Well,
This
he
is
hang a bishop.
still-
I wouldn't resign just for the
Yeah.
sake of fighting, but I understand. I understand that
Yes.
it's a bit difficult.
That's
Hey,
right.
look at that.
So-
Look at that. Oh wait, no, that's over.
Wow.
But that came.
Okay.
It looks like it came close, right?
How is Paul winning this?
Wait, is he? He
Why
is.
did he? Oh, he's going this side.
No,
I
wait.
thought it was Paul.
No, Paul is black. Paul is black.
Oh, Paul is black. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. No, I got confused for a second
Okay.
too.
Never mind. Okay. I thought the pawn was going upwards, and then I was like, okay.
Okay, so
Fine,
then we
let's
have
have a look at
Gatun versus
Gatune.
Kanpichas. They have the same amount of points.
Tune is very strong.
Yeah, top seed of Happy Pawn. And I think Kanpicha, I've seen her
Yes.
playing in tournaments sometimes. It's I think she beat one of our top student, Louis, in a long game.
Oh,
I remember her
oh,
from a
that's
while back.
nice.
Yeah. So
Okay,
she's
she's
also a very
welcoming.
fierce player. So, of course,
Yes.
where I'm secretly cheering for Gatun as she's our student, but I totally know that Kanpicha is a good strong player. She's a good strong player.
Yep.
Okay, so queen is under attack. We're probably gonna see
Queen should
a
probably.
queen move.
Don't know where to move the queen to. Probably I would move it to g3.
I'm a bit.
Not
Can
g3.
we go back a bit in the game? I'm a bit curious about how the down an
Okay.
exchange happened. It might be interesting. So we have Gatun with white, Kanpicha with black. We've got some kind of okay, there was a hanging pawn right here, right?
No, checkmate.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
not checkmate, but queen
Yeah.
takes f7 is there. So.
yeah, right.
Okay, now it's still hanging.
Wait, what happened here? Okay, so the pawn went
She
down.
had to defend it with c3. 1 second, let's go back a little bit. The correct move here is to play c3. Go
Yes.
back one more step. Yes. If you play c3, the pawn is protected. You don't need to protect it with the bishop. Always, pawns are the best defenders in the game.
Yes.
Because once it's defended by a pawn, nothing else can capture it because the pawn is the piece of least value. Always keep that in mind.
Sure.
So, okay.
Okay, so
Students.
here. Still decent play from both player beside the hanging pawn.
Interesting.
So we got two pawn down now. Okay, and here she hang the.
Wow. I mean,
She's
it's
down
not
an
how-
exchange,
it's
but
kind of a sacrifice or something. I don't know.
yeah, there was no reason for that, right?
It was clearly not necessary.
Maybe a miscalculation, like number of attack and defense.
Maybe. It looked pretty obvious though, but yeah.
Yeah,
quite
but
possible.
you know, I mean, yeah, it happens to everyone, I think.
Yeah, of course. It's a very good thing that Gatune is taking a lot of time. She's playing really well. Taking her time, slowly finding the correct moves and then making it.
Yep.
It's a good thing to know.
I would agree with that. So, what are the perspectives for the two player here? I feel like white has some kind of attack going on king side, though it doesn't look
White
easy to
is
pull.
good, but I also think black has enough compensation. A knight in the center, which cannot be taken right away, and the queen step past pawns. Exactly. So,
Black
and also, let me remind you, the dark square bishop is also quite a monster. Any rook move to a1 will not help because of the bishop. So
we've got
we'll
a
see.
and the rooks for some reason are finding it's hard to activate them, right? The white rook. They seem to have the
Yeah,
d
it's
file,
true
but
that she tripled the pieces on the d file, but I personally think there's not much scope in that open file.
yeah,
Because the knight, for instance, is blocking it. She has to try something like bishop f3. But now even moves like knight f4 are coming up, so I don't know.
true.
And a dark square bishop against the rook is gonna be good for black, I think, because that bishop is controlling some crucial squares on the queen side. So it's gonna be very hard for white, even
Yes.
though white is an exchange up. It will be interesting to see what happens though. Queen b4.
An interesting move. Like getting the
Yes.
king ready for the end game, like very
Yep, king f1 is
very
interesting.
deep move.
I would agree. Okay. Oh, there's even tricks like queen h2, queen h1 coming. White has to be a little bit careful.
Queen h2, queen h1.
h2, queen h1. That would be a very funny checkmate.
Yeah.
But king goes back to g1. Okay, I think.
How about knight here? I don't know. Maybe we
I'm
want to keep
thinking of
that knight, but it's guarded.
But there is also moves like bishop e5 coming. Quite scary. Bishop e5.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
g3 has to be played.
Yeah.
and that is itself a kind of a weakness in the king side, which could be exploited later by probably playing h5, h4 and all.
You said kind
But
of
okay,
because the white square are under control by white, right? So it's
by the
not
light square
that
bishop.
bad.
Yes, exactly. It's not a huge weakness,
Mm.
but some
Tell
kind
one.
of a weakness.
Yeah.
Because after the queen moves, there are moves like f5, f4 coming up, and well,
Don't you
maybe.
have this here?
But right now f4 is not. Oh, it's possible. The queen is guarding the g3 pawn, right? But
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
it's not possible. Knight takes f4. It's a pin. He just forgot a
Oh, yeah.
basic pin. So, yes. Okay, Gatune is playing well.
Kick in
And
the.
is the queen? Oh, the queen has only one square to go to. f6 and f5 is possible, but black wouldn't want to exchange the queens. So,
Yeah, no, they
yep.
don't.
Black is playing really well. Is Black your student?
No, no,
Kate
no.
Karpika.
I told you. I think I've seen her once, and she was beating one of our top seeds. So she's definitely good. But no,
Strong
not one
player.
of our students. Can you like try to fight back with white with such moves?
I think so, but you have to be kind of careful because it's black who has the minor piece, right, instead of the rook. So an attack on the king side is very quick if black decides. But I think you're right. h5 is looking quite nice, but
Okay, so now we've got a fork.
double attack now.
Yeah.
Queen e4 is a mistake. Your
Yes.
move, your suggestion was way better than. So,
Yes.
okay, is Gatune gonna lose then?
Maybe.
Well, it's just okay. Their material is even if you don't count the pawns, but you have to count the pawns. So it's 3 pawns ahead for.
That's a lot of
Black.
pawns.
Yep, that is right.
Yeah. So I think for white, yeah, those rooks were always a problem. I think okay, now the king moves out of that pin.
Yes.
That wasn't really
Black is playing
necessary.
really
But
well. Black is playing good, improving moves, like slowly improving her pieces and setting up before pushing those pawns on the queen side. I know many players of this rating level to just mindlessly push the pawns on the queen side, but black is playing really good chess.
that's true.
Rook a8, another good useful move. I really like rook a8.
Maybe you can try to block things up with bishop here.
That does look good, but
I don't
I'm
know.
not pretty sure if it will work.
No,
because
I mean, I'm just
I
looking for
think
hacks here for white. Hacks
we
to
will
survive
see.
longer. Shall we go to another game
So,
and let them to their
yeah,
fates?
sure. We will.
And
What else is happening?
yes, let's go. Let's see on the open. Maybe we haven't been there for a little bit. So in the open,
Yep.
we have on the
There
first
is
place.
Collecte Henry with 2 wins.
Yes,
Okay, expected from the top seed. And
I think unfortunately
First
for
game
him,
win.
I think he didn't get to play the first two
oh,
games. But a win
okay,
is
so
a win,
lucky
you know.
2 wins.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
so let's see the remaining game. Kiniku Montaro versus Best Listen.
yes.
VG versus. Oh, let's see the classical again.
Yes. Oh, my dad versus your dad. The battle of dads. Let's see. Looks like my dad is having kind of a better position.
And a pawn up.
I don't know. Okay, not only pawn up. I didn't even look at the pawn up. I just saw that his position is more, more space and all.
True.
But okay, right now there are some tactics like knight takes d5 coming up, right? Yes. Yep. So the pawn is not the matter. It's probably the position, but we will see.
And actually, it's look at the time also. A very important factor. 3 minutes for
Yes,
1 minute.
So here, kids, this is how you have to think. Learn from our dads.
Yes.
Take your time and just play normal chess.
Not a big fan of this. Like,
Yeah, me too. I think knight d5 was winning back the pawn, right?
yep.
So closing the dad. Okay, my dad should probably play pawn to f5 here. Okay, if I shout a little bit louder, he can hear it. So
Knight
dad,
to
play pawn
f5. Pawn f5.
Taking this, I wouldn't recommend opening up the position here. But okay, whatever. Yes, this looks like giving black some hope.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
I personally would have played pawn to f5. That was more dangerous for black. And the pawn on e5, like you said, Sep, is blocking the dark square bishop when black played pawn e5 earlier, one move before.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes. And he played e5 was blocking the dark square bishop. Yeah,
Yeah.
here. So that was not a really good move because, yes, that bishop is not having any more scope. So
And that's why you
that's the
were.
reason why I suggested f5.
Yeah.
Yep,
Like
exactly.
not
And
only
if he takes,
you
take it with the knight.
you strike there, but you
Yes.
also don't let this bishop
Oh, wait,
leave.
the knight is hanging. What am I even talking? 1 second.
Wait, the knight is hanging. This.
I'm
Oh
getting
yeah,
really
the knight
bad.
is hanging. Yeah, sorry,
The knight is hanging.
I'm not even correcting you,
I'm-
so I'm as guilty as you are. Okay, though your dad went for defending the knight, so that won't be a problem anymore. This tactic.
Yes. That's right. No more problems. And, well, looks pretty good.
This? Why? Why is
I
this?
think he may be afraid of b5 tricks, but I think a6 is really not necessary. But okay. Now e5. Is your dad
Okay.
focusing on closing the center? But okay, now pawn f takes and okay, not even
think-
takes. Maybe I would just move my knight away to e2. Probably.
Yeah, that seems fine. E2.
Yes, but we will see. Quite interesting. Oh, okay. Knight e2 takes and take it with the knight. So the knight is more powerful here.
Yeah, it has some
But,
good.
but okay, there's pawn moves like g5 coming up, and it could chase the knight and set up some annoying disc.
He's
like
going for
this.
the pin
Okay.
straight up.
Yes, but I think the queen can just escape to e2, and
Yeah, I mean there's so many defenses, right? Oops, sorry.
yeah, the rook is also defending it. So queen
Yeah.
e2 is
Queen
totally
e2
fine.
is fine. I think maybe you rushed that one a bit too much. Like the rooks in front of the queen was an interesting possibility,
Yeah.
and I think he might have played it a bit too fast.
Yeah, probably. Okay, both of them are gonna reach 1 minute each side now.
Oh wow, your dad was at 3, so he lost 2 minutes on the past few moves.
Yes, it's well. That's fine. I think so. Oh, queen d1. Interesting. Oh, maybe queen b3 tricks and all. Maybe even better than e2. I would say. Queen b3 and using that diagonal is also okay. This is actually nice.
Mm.
He's finding better moves than me. I'm not. Oh,
Yes,
I
we're
am in
let's
the
just
perfect form.
let's just find some excuses.
Oh, actually, queen e2 was bad because of knight g3 double attack. What am I even suggesting?
Yeah, and me, I'm just like
Okay,
yes,
that's
yes. That's great.
We are just making so many mistakes. Okay.
Okay, so that's an interesting knight right there. So he's like, yeah, sure, take my pawn, but I don't know. He might not even take that pawn. Oh wait, the rook is under attack.
A rook is hacking.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
I'm going at it too.
All right. Okay. Probably rook to f3 maybe, but
That being
then there is knight takes e4 coming. There is a queen like a sniper over there. But then after bishop takes d6 is probably no, it's not. Yeah, it's possible.
So I would do
Okay.
bishop. No. Okay.
Ooh, maybe even
Wow.
better.
Tempo.
Queen takes, I think, because the queen is hanging, right? So the knight cannot move anywhere.
Yeah.
So queen takes looks pretty good. But my dad is in time pressure, so I'm not
Might
sure
not
what
find
he's
it.
gonna do. Yes.
But there's gonna be bishop here though.
Yes.
Bishop here
I
is
can
not.
hear soft noises of my mom saying, your time is running, play a quick move. Okay, so now
Which,
there is knight.
by the way,
oh,
it doesn't help that much, right? It's like putting more
Yes.
pressure. You're running out of time. Play fast and bad.
okay. maybe queen to f5.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah,
Maybe
there
knight
we go.
here. Oh, but there's a
Maybe.
double check
I
coming.
don't know. I don't trust my moves anymore. I'm making
Me
a lot of
neither.
mistakes.
I have zero
So,
faith in my moves. But it looks, oh my god, this is so hard to play this on Zainot, right? I mean, definitely
yeah.
me. I think the follow up I would see is knight here, knight double check, king here. Like, it's super messy.
Yes. A lot of tricks coming up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow,
Uh-oh.
that's a,
Knight takes.
that's a hanging queen.
He should
Well,
have taken the knight with the bishop first and then played that. Okay, and then it is clearly winning. But okay. I mean, here. Can you go one more step back? No, no, the check was not necessary. Go back one step. Yeah. Take the knight first with the bishop. And yes, then after pawn takes, then knight f8 will be checkmate.
yeah.
He missed a checkmate here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a mate in 3 or something.
Well,
like that.
no, how to say, no,
Okay.
I mean,
Time
props to
pressure,
him
so-
anyway because it's time control, right? I mean, it's not
Yes.
the easiest moment.
I agree.
And is there some kind of a possible attack around here?
Not really, not much. Everything looks pretty solid.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
it's a full queen and 2 extra pawns.
One extra pawn.
Okay,
right?
just 1 extra pawn. Yes,
But-
yes, 1 extra pawn.
But it's the same thing, yeah. And after this trade, yeah, it's over. Okay, so let's go back to maybe the beginner section.
Okay,
so
let's
we've
see
got-
what's happening in the beginner. Oh, this game is still going on.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Katana is a fighter.
Kate Kanpicha is about to win, I think.
Yes, about to win.
Oh, and
Looks
we've
like-
got a new student of mine coming in, Jason Q.
Oh.
Shosho. Very glad to.
That's nice.
Okay, let's go back to the open because we're gonna miss the beginning of the. So chicken dining and VG. Okay, VG we saw it. Chicken dining versus prickly earthquake. So we got a
Okay,
very
they were-
tense 10 game.
Yes.
Who do you
Okay,
take
this
here?
is- of course, black has the extra pawn, and I would say black is good. No, there's no extra pawn. I'm
No.
always. Yes, it's gonna be okay. But I think white might have the more active rook, so I would say white. But okay. Now maybe okay. He has to defend the pawn again. Rook a2. Should be a draw or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it looks like a draw, right? He's gonna go.
Yeah, on the
Is he gonna dare? No, of course not.
No, he cannot move it
Defend.
because the a5 is exactly. So there should be a draw. There is no progress.
Okay, let me introduce you my dad. He's finished with his game. Did you win?
Excellent.
He's
Hello,
even
hi.
wearing the Happy Con t-shirt. You can come on the. Tu peux venir dans la.
Yes.
So yes, this is my
Yes,
dad.
new member to the stream.
Yes, so
Hello,
that's for
hi.
YouTube. Ah bon, okay. Hello. So yeah, he's probably coming to celebrate his. Did you win? T'as gagné?
On m'a donné
Victory.
2 fois la dame.
Oh, apparently two people give him queen every game. Like there's a hanging queen, so he's very lucky.
That's
today.
nice. Yes.
Okay, good luck for the rest
of
of the tournament, Dad.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, probably a draw here.
It should be. I don't really see anything else here which black can do. This is gonna take a lot of time, it seems. They're just gonna keep playing like this.
They're playing, right? They want this game to go through.
Be a win. Okay, they're grinding. So let's see how long it goes. It's already 64 moves.
Hey,
Ooh, King C4.
wow, okay. They went for a.
Ooh, but
So here, what happened is they're like, we don't want to draw,
I think white is still winning. I mean, he can just take it, and then rook a1 is always there, or
And
even
then-
rook to a2 in this case.
and the king will be able to help the
Yes.
pawn, right? So
But
rook
I-
a8. Well, actually, even this here, right? And rook a1,
Yeah.
then
probably,
rook
but yes,
here,
yes, rook a1 is pretty much forced,
and rook
and
here.
then rook g8, g1 is also forced.
So white is
Yep.
winning. Because black is gonna take too long to get there.
Me-
Maybe he's gonna do this to force the king to
Yes.
have to move 2 time.
It
What?
should be
This way?
still a draw. Oh, what? I think. Okay, just push the king. Oh, he's pushing both the pawns.
Why not pushing that one first?
Okay,
I don't know.
I don't understand that, but probably some reason. Okay, I think he should have just pushed the other pawn. Because, okay, this is bad actually. I think. No, it's still not bad. King goes to a7. It's a draw, I think. But oh, that is bad. What if the king goes friend? Okay, black is literally playing some weird moves which I don't understand. Pushing, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's still fine. I don't understand which is a good move, which is a bad move, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Pretty sure that.
The time also, look,
Let's
10
get it.
seconds. I
Oh,
think-
10 seconds.
Yeah.
White is probably trying to desperately win this, but King A8. And now there is this trick. No, oh, can I go back one step? Here, white could have played rook to d1. Like
Oh, yeah.
checkmate tricks.
Yeah, but it's a check when you do the queen.
Oh, it's
So,
a check.
yes,
Exactly.
unfortunately.
I'm not even seeing. So bad.
Okay,
Oh,
that's gonna be a
this
draw, right?
This is a draw, yeah. This is clearly a draw. There's nothing else.
Okay. There are two strong
Okay.
players. I think it's gonna come to a draw very soon. White declines draw.
Yeah. White declines draw. This is so funny. But
Let's
what
see.
is he gonna do?
Okay, draw.
No, it's a draw.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
accepted the
so
draw.
this let's go back to the beginner. Let's see. So in the beginner we have Kate, Pavesh, and Gatun at 2 points, but Gatun with 1 defeat. She was able to
Okay.
beat Titan. So I think Titan gave up
Oh.
a bit too early here in this one, right? If we look carefully,
Probably.
the end position is this one. So black just captured
This
the
is
pawn.
not a position to give up. Why
Yeah.
did he give up here?
I think he get a bit upset, I think, or sad when something is going wrong, and something went wrong here, right? This pawn shouldn't fall, I
Yeah.
guess, but
Yes.
it's definitely not the end here, right? Like you put your king
Yes,
here
it's
and
clearly
you're
not the end. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, queen takes c2 and all will be just grabbing all the pawns, but I
Yeah.
think still white has enough fighting resources here.
yeah, you can try to fight back on those side, right? Or even
Yes,
rook take. I don't know.
completely true.
Anyway,
There's a lot
so
of
let's
moves
close this. Let's go back to the ongoing game. Can we watch a game of okay?
Pavesh and Vital Star.
I would like
Okay, Pavesh is a strong player.
I would like to see these two because we haven't seen Alikan yet. So we have Alikan with black
Yes.
and Kaden with white.
Okay, this is looking like a pretty solid position.
So these are two students of Happy Pawn. Alikan is my student and Kaden is Palm student.
Alikan, you mean as in the world champion Alikan?
Almost. Different spelling, different
Almost.
age, different chess skill.
Okay.
But
yes.
no, Alikan. It's not Alikan.
Alikan.
So
Okay.
here we have, so there are young players, just as a warning. So here we have a decent game, right? They are maneuvering around.
Yes,
developing
looks
their
like a
pieces.
professional game or something. Like
Yeah.
Even queen b1, queen d1 maneuvers. I don't know. Might be some deep positional moves.
This is a psychological level. It's to confuse the opponent. But at least we've got developed pieces, no hanging
But-
pieces.
Yes. By the way, I wouldn't recommend to play b3 and d3 at the same time when the bishop is on c4. It could get kind of trapped. So b3 is not a really nice move. Yes, exactly. Okay, bishop d5 is always there, but generally speaking, it's not really nice.
True.
So
Blocking the bishop.
you could try to play pawn to b4 after a3, b4 and all, but not b3.
Because that would give
Okay,
an escape
but
to the
I
bishop.
think Kaden is pretty new, right?
Yes.
So Kaden is playing really well.
Yeah. Nice. That's a pretty good move, right? If your plan is maybe to attacking the center,
Yes,
c6, d5.
d5. That's true.
Yeah,
But
pretty good plan. That being said, you're gonna have to
yes.
defend this pawn because it's currently
Yep,
under
that's
attack,
right.
and you can't push
That's
d5.
why usually okay, queen. Oh, the three moves are quite deep. Queen b1, queen d1, queen e1.
Well, he's kind of applying what
So
you recommended one time, maybe a bit too much, but you said in chess there is a moment where you can, like, if you're strong enough, you should let him come and make a mistake and overexpose himself, right?
exactly.
Well, this is a bit
That's
taking it a
true.
bit too far, I guess. Like, you should try to improve your pieces, but
That's right. I mean, by the way, the waiting moves which we make should be like improving our pieces slightly. Doesn't mean that just play some random king h1, king g1.
it's really like
So
calm,
he's taking
calm.
it to the next level.
I'm waiting. You'll see what you get. Calm.
Okay.
Maybe he's playing time also. Look at that.
Oh, okay. d5. Okay, finally he came. So, okay. That's too much. He already started coming at you. He should not keep playing queens.
He waited a bit too long, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you think about the fianchetto, queen in fianchetto? Not too good, right?
Probably just looking interesting, but I think his primary focus should be defending the e5 pawn.
True,
It's
true.
hanging.
Or even
But
like
we'll
counter-attacking, right? Knight take, attacking the rook, maybe knight take, knight
Okay,
take.
let's see what Kaden does. Maybe
Kaden calm.
bc4. Okay, you have to start with bc4 and then rook b1. That's what white is gonna do.
bc4. And then,
And
well,
then rook to b1.
I still stand with my knight take, knight take. I don't know. Maybe opening.
Yeah, that is actually good.
Yeah.
That's nice. Knight takes e5 is pretty good. Of
Attacking
course, the free
here.
pawn should be captured.
Yeah.
But I think that pawn can be captured anyways. So I just wanted to open the b file and use my rook on the b file. So the rook is also guarding it. Okay.
Very good move from Alikan. I'm just a bit
Yes.
worried about his time. I think he's gonna have to start to play a little bit faster. But I'm glad
But
he's low on time.
I'm
That
very
means,
happy it's taking time.
yeah.
I don't really mind if losing by time is. I mean, if someone loses by time, it's just that I want them to take time and think for the moves.
I'm glad you say that, Rajesh. And that's why the outcome is not so important as long as they do the right thing, which is taking time, and eventually
Exactly.
they'll be able to manage time. But it's better to do it this way, right? To start losing on time,
Yes,
but
that's
play
right.
good chess, and then eventually be able to play faster the good moves than playing fast and not good
Exactly.
moves.
That's right.
So that's a hanging bishop, isn't it? Right?
Yes, it is. And yeah.
Hey, and we even got a student from Teacher Paul, Timmy. I see Timmy L. Hello. So yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
No, the fork doesn't work. Of course, it's not guarded and it's attacked twice. It's just
Yes,
a catch
true.
from the eye. But okay, shall we
Yes, maybe-
check? Yeah, sorry.
We can go to another game.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe we can go to another game. That's what I was gonna suggest as well.
Yes. So let's go to see maybe this
Open.
game, and then we'll go back to the open.
This game, okay. Go 7777. Looks like Gogo's winning, but Kate is also playing really well. Oh, is it a draw or something?
It looks like
Seems to
it.
be a draw. It's a,
You kinda want
it's a
draw-
wonderful perpetual.
Yeah, you want draw with
Yes.
white, huh? You're down material.
Yep. Yeah, so of course you need this draw. Yep. It's very quite sensible. Not okay.
I wonder why it's still not a draw. They've been playing it for longer than it should. But I think they don't
Yeah,
click
I
on the
know, right?
button. Because there's a button to click on the chess, right? So they're just going like...
Yes.
This game
How
could
long
be...
have they been playing this? Okay, this is like a 10-fold repetition, not a 3-fold repetition. So, they've been
It is!
playing it
Wait,
for
it's been going on since 44
Okay,
to
8,
52.
7.
Eightfold repetition. Okay, anyway,
Okay.
let's go back to the beginner. Let's go to the open actually. So we've got a very oh, my dad against Paul. We've got Henry versus
Oh,
Best Lee Sin and Vigi Prickly Earthquake. Let's go through those games.
okay.
So
All
I'm
right.
biased
We
a
will.
bit. I'm gonna go with my dad first against Paul.
Yep. That looks quite
Teacher
interesting.
versus teacher. They are both teacher for Happy Pond. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, I mean my dad doesn't have a student yet, but he's learning the method. So
That's
anyway,
that's nice. Fantastic. So
yes,
teacher versus teacher. Always interesting.
yes.
HG6, and I think black should be fine positionally because
And they're pawn up, right? Can I see the opening that was played? I'm curious.
yeah, sure, we will have a quick look at it. Knight of 6, d5, c5. Okay. Okay, it was the London system, and black is playing some theoretical moves.
Ah, there comes the pawn
Okay.
hanging. Yeah,
Okay.
especially here. Knight take pawn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And
So black is
okay,
actually
that
doing
is
a bit
really
better
good.
here, right?
Yes, that's right. Black is fine here. And maybe now bishop f6 is coming up and the c3 pawn can be targeted. Or bishop c5 can be played and the f2 pawn can be targeted. So many options here.
Yeah, it wasn't a gambit of any sort. It's like a full
Or you
pawn hanging.
can, yeah, there are a lot of moves here.
I wonder which one I like the most between the two you said.
Okay, for
But that
now,
was
the
way to
time
play
being, none of them are coming. So maybe still bishop c5. I don't think I should exchange the good bishop for that bishop. So, but I don't know. Here, there is nothing really like the good bishop and the bad bishop. Yes, queen a6 is looking like a nice square. Okay, but all is going for more pressure on the c3 pawn.
Makes sense, right? You have 1, 2, 3.
Yes,
Why not?
that's right. And now bishop to d4. White should try something like that. Okay, b5, also fine. Is there anything tactically going? Not really. Okay.
Still targeting that pawn.
Yes, maybe next move bishop f6, or white should try bishop to d4.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
more.
more passive.
Yeah.
Yes. Now bishop f6 is coming. A really nice square for the
For
bishop.
sure,
That should
for
be
sure.
played like. You can just play that with your eyes closed, I think.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Rook here, but then you start to really.
Yep. And after that, there are tricks like, okay, this
Knight
is.
here. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Why not?
I was just worried about anything going tactically, but I think everything is fine.
It looks fine, and our tactical sense is on point today. You know it. We've seen everything correctly today.
That's right. I'm just. I don't know.
Is there like some kind of no? This is not good. Okay, bishop take, pawn take. Now the queen's under attack.
Maybe just queen e7
Queen e7.
or queen b6. I don't know. I would play one of them. Queen d7. Okay, that is one move which I didn't expect. I think white should try either e7 or b6. I stand by my decision. Sorry, e7 or b6. Just, keep targeting the pawns and all. But,
Yeah.
okay, Paul wants to play the doubling, and maybe he'll try rook c6 or something, or rook c5 or. Okay, one good idea here is to play the knight back to d6 and bring it to c4. So, yep, that is one idea. Or even queen a4 is possible here. The idea is rook c2, so your dad must probably play rook c1, which is pretty much forced.
Because we don't want this.
Then, Black will win another pawn. Oh, did he miss that move or something? Because now rook c2 and knight takes bishop is winning a piece.
Yep,
Yep, there it is.
he did miss it.
Okay, at least I found one move correctly today.
Wait, you can do.
So,
Oh yeah, knight take. Yeah, yeah,
no, knight takes is there. Yep. So yes, finally.
yeah. Found
Let's
one.
see.
Maybe the best for white here is just to take here, but no, the bishop is falling as well. It's all falling
Knight
apart.
takes bishop. Okay, Paul is quite strong player. So
I think he's trying
oh,
to play on the pin after, but that's not gonna
that
work
will not
because
be much of a problem.
yeah,
I think. Maybe
this,
just queen b6,
or
or just play pawn to b5 for
or
safety.
even rook
But
take like this,
that's coming up. I'm just thinking of that. So
and if rook here, you do this, right?
knight takes exactly. So everything is looking pretty good.
Yep.
Or is there any better tactics? I don't need any. Oh, you can play knight to e3. The idea is after rook takes knight, you can play rook takes g2.
Yeah,
So
still a
just
more
okay, it's
aggressive
not the
version.
best, but
Yeah.
just tricky moves. So okay.
Yes.
This is even the time is less for you that I think.
And he goes for
Queen
the trade.
takes,
I think it's
obviously.
kind of a resignation before the time, right? To trade here.
Yep.
Okay, so let's close
That's
this
right.
game. Let's see Henry versus Bestly Seen. So we've got
Sure.
a pawn up for
Let's see
Bestly
how that
Seen.
game is going on.
And the pawn up is passed here. Oh no, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah, it's a pass pawn.
It is a pass pawn.
Yeah.
So let's see. Quite drawish, but I think there are some chances for both sides.
Even for white.
Mm,
I think white can't really
probably.
go through, right? Oh, maybe no, they can't, can they? Maybe this. No, no, that seems far fetched. No, 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 no. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's drawish. You're right. I don't think black can do anything here to go through.
Hmm. I think so.
Wait, there could even be
I
some
don't really
rook
see
here.
any.
No, white is
It
actually.
could, but then there is
Fine.
always there is rook to e8 and everything is the
It's
same.
true. Yeah, it's very
And
drawish
rook comes
actually.
back to c8.
Yeah,
It's so drawish.
yeah.
But okay, that is one plan, but oh, now it is good. Yep, this plan is good. Now rook c6. Yes. Okay. I was just thinking that rook should not come to the 7th rank and
Very nice, very
black
nice
just played it.
maneuver. Yeah,
It's very tricky. Okay.
very nice
I was just
maneuver.
thinking of that final trick. Okay, at least I got another one correct.
I
Okay.
I'm quite amazed by, when I enter this kind of endgame, it's like someone is a pawn down, right? So it's like
Yes.
it looks kind of dead for the one who is the pawn down. So I'm quite
Yeah, there
amazed
are a
by,
lot.
yeah. Now
It's
it looks
always
winning.
happening. I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
yes. Well, a rook and pawn in games, even if you have like an extra pawn, in most cases it'll look quite drawish because there are a few techniques which you need to know. There's the Luzina's position, there's Philidor's position, there's Vancora's position. There are a lot of endgame. I mean, there is a book which is around 350 pages just for rook endgames, and that is just like 5% of the entire rook endgames part. So
Right.
it's really complex.
Yeah.
Because when there are fewer pieces on the chessboard, you have to calculate each and every possibility, and it's not very easy. So that's why Capablanca, the world champion, usually recommends you to learn the end games rather than learning the openings and all. End games are more important than the openings. But
True.
yep, you'll obviously have difficulties in the openings if you learn the end games because you're not focusing on openings. But in the long run, I think that the one who learns the end games will be better because eventually the game will go towards an end game, right?
Yeah.
So as the game just keeps on going, he'll be going into his comfort zone rather than learning everything about the opening and getting confused in the end game. So,
Yeah.
well, that is one thing to say.
Okay, so
Alright,
what do you
enough
think of
of
the current
lecturing for the
position?
students.
It's been evolving a bit, and it looks like both players are looking for the win.
I think so, but I think white is standing a little bit better here because the king is closer to the pawn, whereas
Yeah.
black's king is kind of far away.
But it should be
I
drawish,
think it should
right?
be fine. It's quite drawish.
Yeah, to kick the king out, right?
Yep, it should be. Yeah.
Oh, so now we have a
And
very complicated.
The end game should be bad for
Black.
white because the pawn is already on the 4th rank. So if rook d2, I think that black has better chances to win the game. But
Really?
right now there's not much.
I
Yes,
think
I think so.
Henry must be calculating this.
Oh, maybe it's correct. Maybe, I mean, king e4, it's a draw. It's a draw then. But it should be a draw.
Wait, you get the diagonal position, but no, he comes in. Yeah. No.
No,
So you have to go.
pawn is just going.
You have to go here, to which you'll go here.
And then it's an odd draw by opposition.
Yeah.
Yes, there's no progress. Okay, a draw is the best.
Yeah. It was kind of drawish since the beginning, but yeah,
Yep.
it would be interesting to analyze to see if there's been some breakthrough for
So
one or
who is
the other.
actually in the lead in the tournament, Seb? The open one.
Let's check it out.
We didn't look.
So in the lead we have, well, those two are actually
Okay.
are the one playing for. They are both
Okay,
in the
so
lead
it's
2.5.
Paul and your dad is closely following up.
Yeah.
And there is Prickly Earthquake with 2 points. There are so many players with 2 points.
C'est pas grave, ça
Okay.
commence dans 20 secondes, papa.
Go Happy Pawn!
Go.
Go Happy Pawn!
Yes. He's representing our
That's
colors proudly. So
Yeah.
anyway, let's go. Let's see the beginner maybe have a
beginner. See how
one
it goes.
ongoing game. So we have
Okay,
Kanpicha
let's
leading
play.
the dance, and followed by Pavesh, Gatu.
There's one last game going between Titan and Gogo. Right?
Let's see it.
Let's have a look at that. Titan, no rook, but okay, is there something worth? Rook down. I think Titan is gonna have a hard time winning this game.
Right.
Gogo is 1600 and okay. we'll see.
But there's some counterplay. I'm not saying it's
There is some, but
yeah.
okay, it's done. No counterplay. It's game over.
Unless
I believe it's one move checkmate. What is he gonna do about queen to h8? There's
no, I was just
absolutely no
thinking
way
of
to
the
keep him in
checks, but we won't go far, right? I was thinking of this
You
or
won't go
this,
far.
but
Oh, you resigned. Yep.
okay.
Okay. That is the end of that. And
Yes.
now what?
Let's go back to the open.
Open and let's see who's playing against whom. VKR and
Best Lysine,
P.
Paul Henry,
Okay. Okay, that's
and Jessifer Kinikuman-Taro. Okay, let's see.
Earthquake. What happened to Ritz the Blitzep? I think he was in the tournament, right?
No. I think he was
He just-
tired and he had some homework to do, so
Okay, so
withdraw.
let's have a look at Paul versus Kalakjay Henry.
Okay,
Looks
let's
like an
check
interesting game. Yep. Paul, teacher.
So we have some kind of we call it, I don't know if we call it like that in English, but in French there is a saying that when you start, you don't really take the center and you start with the fianchetto and everything. It's called the edge dog formation, like the
Yes, the hedgehog, right?
yes. So
That is
that's
always there.
so that's the same thing in
Hedgehog
English,
is like
right?
a little bit more different. They won't try b5 and c5 and all. The hedgehog will be like a pawn on e6, pawn on a6, and all the pieces will be within the 6th rank.
Okay, I see.
So, yeah, something like that.
So
but anyways, I think
boo,
this is-
he took some space on the queen
yes,
side.
but I think Okay, theoretically speaking, this should be kind of equal, but I probably prefer white because more space and c3 is a nice move. I told you, well, sorry, not you. I was talking to a student about playing c3 to restrict the bishop. So it is always a nice move. All right.
Yeah,
So,
I agree. I like to do that too, facing a fianchetto bishop. Give some peace of mind, right? To
yes,
just block the
that's right.
diagonal.
So just block it. Pawns are excellent blockers. It's just like walls. So
Right.
you can use them to shield. And okay. Oh, Henry is playing really fast.
Yes.
And as I mentioned, he started taking his time. Okay. Rook c8, queen a5, knight e5 is also there. I think knight e5 and winning the light square bishop. No, I think knights are more important than that light square bishop for now. Hmm. Difficult choice for black to make. So that's probably why he's thinking. Queen a5. Okay, I found one of the moves. But queen a5, it's candidate moves. He has plenty of options here. There's moves like knight b3 coming, but the knight cannot stay on b3 for too long. So he needs to retreat with the knight.
Right, but can't you then
Like,
do a breakthrough with this kind of thing? And then on
okay.
this knight, sorry.
I
knight-
think black should try for pawn to b5, I think because I would like to open up the diagonal for my dark square bishop and create something on the queen side. But of course, it has its disadvantages as well because the bishop on e3 could get a little bit more active and you're opening the c file as well. So, difficult choice to make. Knight e5.
This
Okay.
this is a sure thing. I mean, it's not definitely not a bad
Queen
move.
e2 is pretty. Oh, not queen e2. Maybe even. But I think queen e2. It's not to take it back with the queen, but rather than that, the queen is good on e2. So. Yep, exactly. You're gonna take it with a knight for sure. Oh, okay. Black is slowly getting better, I believe, but let's see what Paul has up his hands. Paul is a very amazing player when it comes to play strategic positions like this. He is very good in positional chess. So we will see if he comes up with some maneuvers. You never know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
I believe this is gonna be a big fight, so maybe we can look at another game and come back to this game.
Okay, let's go for VKR against Best Listen.
Wiki. Okay. Okay. Interesting. It's like okay, white is a pawn. I mean, black is a pawn up.
Yep, one pawn up, and position is pretty equal, but black has some good pieces going
I
down the
believe.
board. So definitely
Yes, so bishop was also coming. The light square bishop could be very active on b7. So I think black is pawn up and also okay, two pawns up now. Bishop just goes back to g7. Yes.
why not, right?
And black should be very good here. Yes. Best listen.
Shall we go to the next one?
Okay.
Maybe.
Sure, we can. There's nothing much interesting.
I mean, it is.
Yes,
but
go ahead.
it's just
Yeah.
mid game. So here there's a
Yeah,
threat
there's
of
a lot more fight. Oh, okay.
fork.
Some tricks going on against your dad. Oh, okay. Your dad is black.
Yes.
Let's see. Maybe queen to d8 and
So you didn't want to do d7 because it would
7.
block the bishop, right?
Yep, exactly. And not only the bishop. In many cases, that knight on b8 is gonna go to d7. So that d7 queen move is just taking away the square from both the pieces. So
Yeah.
that is the reason why I didn't want to play d7. But obviously, our dad has other plans.
Yeah. Let's see.
Maybe he's planning. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, maybe let's go have a look at the beginner one. I feel we're in positional positions here where Let's wait
Yes.
for the
Well,
fireworks.
it's almost the last rounds, right? So they
Yeah.
are fighting with all
Actually,
their
it's the
and
which round? Fifth round. So there's two more to go in
oh,
the open. They're doing the fourth one. So actually, let's go to the beginner. So in the beginner, we have FIFA Technique
okay.
versus Kate. We have Gatun versus
Okay, we'll
Pavesh. Vitaly Star.
yes,
Let's look
and
at all of them. Can we go quickly to the Jason Q1 because we haven't looked at a single game
okay,
from Shosho.
sure, we will have a look at that game. Jason Q. So, okay, oh, okay, standard Italian. Is it symmetrical? Okay, if black also plays Queen E8, then it's gonna be very symmetrical.
Let's see. And I bet a Queen E8. I bet because it's Caden and it looks
Okay.
like the back rank moves with the Queen is his signature.
Oh
move.
yeah, the Queen. Oh, he started with it. King H8.
So can you do something
Okay.
like this here? This looked very strong.
King H1. Yes, it does look strong, but okay.
Now a bit less because
No,
the
I was-
bishop would come here. But still strong.
Yes.
Still very strong actually. Bishop take bishop. Followed by the fork.
Well, what's the point of knight G5 though? I mean,
I mean
I
this.
just want to know if. Yeah, that's right, but. Yeah, I think he can go for it. Why not? The king on moving to H8 is not. Okay, he can just go back to G8, and then play pawn to H6 and.
True.
That knight
So,
moves.
Knight G5
Okay,
not that great.
anyways.
Sorry, I saw the king
That's
moving out of it. So I was like, yay,
Yeah.
Instinctively I was like, there's
But
a
it can
weakness
just
here.
come back.
But I just forgot he can just
So,
I told you it's a lot of
yes.
psychological play from Caden.
Yeah. Yes. But Queen E1 isn't a very great move, and King H1 is also not a great move. But okay.
It's a bit too passive, right?
Yep, it is. And the plan is not very. Okay, I would play Bishop G5 and use that good old trick of Bishop G5 and Knight D5.
Yeah,
Okay,
the pin,
Caden
right?
is-
Are they gonna do a
Caden
draw?
is definitely Carlson in the making. King H8, King G8, all those back rank moves.
He just needs the reason for doing this. But
Queen B8,
nice.
it's nice.
I think
And Queen B1.
Okay,
we
Shosho
have
is
two.
having fun and he's looking maybe for a draw. Shosho, it's a bit of a shame because Shosho is actually a strong player, especially for his edge. Like he has a very good
Yes,
sense.
he is. We can see it.
Yeah.
Bishop C8, okay.
But
So we are looking at the game of future
He-
20. Oh, it's actually symmetrical now. They
Yeah.
just brought the game back to symmetrical game.
yeah, as I said, he's having too much fun. I think, despite being a good player and could get a lot of victories, he likes this kind of gimmicks,
Yes.
where he's just. So let's just say he's not at full power here. But it's a bit of a shame, but
Yes.
if he's having fun, then it's all good, right? I'll scold him kindly on the next lesson that he should try to play the win and not just
Right.
mirror.
Oh, is it gonna be a draw now?
I mean, that's clearly what Shosho is going for. I think if Caden was smart
Okay.
about this, like if he was inspired, he would try to go for a check that Shosho could then replicate, right? And something that would hurt.
Queen B7, Queen B2. Oh, it's actually white who is black who is the one making the moves now.
Yeah.
I mean, white is trying to copy black. So
Yeah.
somewhere it's just changed. King H1.
So just for the viewers here,
Okay.
don't copy your opponent, and if your opponent is copying you, still move like you would, position your pieces, activate them. There will be a time where you won't be able to replicate your move and will lose the game. I think it's safe to say that copying your opponent is the actual worst strategy you can ever do. Because even if your opponent is hanging a lot of queens and everything, you're copying him, right? But eventually there will be a move that you won't be able to copy, there will be a check. So, and the best
That's
outcome
right.
you can hope for is this, a draw. So for anyone
Yeah.
listening right now, copying, worst ever strategy. Don't do that. Just do it if you want to have fun and you want to lose a lot of games. Anyway, so let's go back to the next games. Let's go to,
Let's
okay,
have a
Vitaly
look at
Star,
the-
there was a stalemate here.
Oh, it's stalemate. Okay. So I think he played really well this endgame.
Yeah.
He knew about the opposition.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah. You should be proud.
I should be proud of my student.
You should.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I think we made a mistake or something. Yeah, can you go look at the last move?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wait a minute. He moved the king here, right?
Yeah, king
it's
here
fine,
is
it's
wrong.
fine. Never mind.
Oh,
He
yeah,
cannot
no.
play king
Yeah.
to b8 because the pawn is hanging.
That's right.
Excellent. This is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here there was a checkmate. So Gatun, unfortunately for me, lost the game.
Tune.
She's my student.
Okay. Looks like,
And
looks
we're
like our students are having a hard time in the tournament.
a little bit,
So-
yes. And Kate won against Kabir. Okay. So, but that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. It's called learning,
Everything
right?
is fine.
Yeah.
Yes, it's their journey. So
Yes. Let's go for the open. So we have VKR against
VKR.
Bestly Seen, Paul against Henry. We're still
oh, there's a royal fork.
Black
Wow.
resign. So we've got a victory from Henry, who got a free piece, I guess.
Yes, with a fantastic fork.
Yes. Was a fork indeed. Yeah, this one. This one is this one hurts for sure.
Oh wait. Oh, he cannot take it. The rook is protecting the knight. Okay. No, I was just thinking whether knight on f3 is hanging, but then there's no pawn on f7. So
Yeah.
very bad.
Yep. Okay, so let's go to VKR versus Bestly Seen.
Okay. I think extra bishop and two extra pawns. So I think it is gonna be looking good for black.
For black, yes. Let's see if we have other games from the open. We've got King
Jessifer and
Yeah.
yes, your dad and some
Rook down.
King tarot. Okay, gonna be
Oh, wait.
difficult.
Wait. There is this and then this, right? It's not actually.
No, the queen will be protecting it.
Oh yeah.
Why is your dad giving the next free rook? I mean,
Because
bishop takes
there's a
rook
French
is-
idiom that says, if you hang a rook, then you should hang another rook and then your queen. It's not the best idiom we have in the store, but it's an idiom, you know. So he just followed it
Right.
with
Yeah.
discipline.
So there you go. Okay, that's the end of all the games.
No, this.
Oh, there's this
yeah.
one game
Yeah.
where my mom is fighting so hard.
Should.
We'll see. Oh, no, it's almost over, is it? Should be over, I think.
I'm thinking of a
That's fine.
trick, but yeah, it's not. There's nothing. Yeah, this is the end.
There is
Like, and there's a lot of very. Maybe king here, and then what do you do after? Check.
Yes.
Queen here. Or no, wait.
So,
Maybe king. No. King here. And then bishop take.
hmm.
King
Okay.
here first. Okay, to defend
You
this.
can start with the bishop first. Bishop to e4. Yes, and I don't see anything here. Oh, I think bishop e4 was stronger, but okay.
I like the fast play of queen a8 to scare the opponent. And
Yes,
besides,
just
look at the
trick.
time. It's not. Maybe white can still trick this game into a. Hey! No, it doesn't work.
Ooh,
The bishop is
what
guarding
is
it.
that? There's one more
Check.
check, but that's
Check.
it.
Hey,
Bye
hey,
bye,
hey, hey,
checks.
hey. Is it a draw? No.
There's no more. No, it's of course not a draw. There's no more checks.
But that was worth
That is
trying,
the end.
right?
It's just like trying to freak out the opponent.
Yeah, I would freak out.
Here.
It would have worked on me.
So
Yeah. That was a nice try, though.
now it's gonna be mate.
That was a nice try.
Yes, and queen.
Okay.
Yep. Checkmate.
Okay, let's go to the beginner.
Now
So
let's see who is
the
leading the beginner and the open. Who is leading the beginner?
so
It's Kate with 4.5 points. Then followed by Pavesh 4 points. Gogo 3 points. Katune, they're fighting with 3 points. And
then
Little
Alikan.
Star left the tournament, I think. Okay.
Yes, I think so. Okay, so let's see Caden Kong versus Kate, AKM versus Pavesh. Let's see all of them. Let's have a quick look. So here we have a piece up for
Okay.
Kate versus Caden. So Caden
Okay.
is the he has the strategical power of Carson, but he needs more to work on the tactics. So here what I see for Caden just to survive is this, right? Check and bring in the rook.
Yes.
Because there is a checkmate here. Unfortunately for him,
There is.
next nice game. Caden is a young student that started not too long ago, so I'm very happy and proud of him to see him here. So it's very courageous.
Yes, Kaden is playing really nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so then we got Alikan versus Pavesh. Unfortunately, yes, White is gonna decline the draw as they are 6 points up, and I'm afraid we're gonna see a knight take knight here. I'm afraid. Why am I afraid? Because the queen is hanging. I know that this this is a classic. That's why I ask all my students to play h6. Though h6 is not necessary in every chess game on the Italian opening, I ask all my students to play it to avoid this kind of problem when you start chess, when you're beginning.
That's right.
Because here it's just a free queen. This pin has been killing so many beginners' queen.
That's
So-
right. So
Yeah. Also, when you play
Okay,
h6,
now-
you avoid later back rank mate. Okay, let's go to the next one.
yes.
I'll let you comment this one. Gatun versus Gogo.
Okay. Looks like there is queen to f6 coming up. Oh, queen f6 is looking pretty scary. And followed by I don't know, h4, h5, or maybe rook. Okay, that bishop is a pretty good defense piece. Maybe we have to try to chase it off. Maybe I'll start with g4, h4, h5, or h4. Okay, I don't know, maybe g4. Once that bishop is gone, then okay. Let's start with queen f6. That's queen to e3. Interesting move.
Why is that?
I think still white is trying to keep options of queen to e5 check and also looking at the pawn on a7, but I'm not pretty sure that's necessary because the rook on d7 is going nowhere. So, a6.
No,
Rook
there might have
d1.
been-
What is white trying to do? Yes, I think queen b6 was better, like you suggested. So, I have no idea.
Can we see how the queen was hanged? I'm curious.
Okay. Yeah, here it is. It looks like it's some kind of discovered attack.
Ah.
Ooh,
Yeah, she kept her
84.
queen.
It takes and
So here, better would have been to just move the queen here, right?
yes,
Make it
move
to
the queen, yes. But it's quite difficult to find such tactics and all.
Yeah,
So it's not.
good play by Gogo. Okay, shall we go to the last game? FIFA Technique versus
Yep,
Jason
sure.
Q. So we've got a victory from FIFA
Oh,
Technique.
it's over.
Let me see if the copying was done again.
Yes.
Yes, the copying was done. So can we have a look of why copying is
Okay.
not good? So here already he made a mistake in the copying, right? Like
Yes,
this wasn't
for
the
sure.
copying. He wanted to copy, but
Yes.
he missed it. But regardless, okay, and now he stopped copying. Okay, but copying is
Okay.
really a strategy that
But-
should be avoided. Anyway, so anyway, the piece was lost
Yes,
around
but-
here when knight here was
Even
the-
more back, I think. Yes. That is the mistake.
Yeah.
So
knight here was a preferable option.
what's happening? Yep, that's right.
Okay, so let's go back to maybe quickly this game. Well, let's just go to the open, shall we? I think this game is gonna be tough. A tough play
Yeah,
for.
sure.
Okay, so in the open, let me refresh the page just to make sure we have the latest data. So let me open all the games. Let's go Best Listen versus Prickly Earthquake.
Okay, so what's happening in this game? Okay. Oh, e4. I think. What's the point of e4 though? Isn't that just a free pawn? Or is it? No, it's not a free pawn. What am I even saying?
Wow.
Oh, b6.
That hurts.
b6 is nice.
Yeah, and now knight take, right?
Ah, now he can take the pawn. No, take the pawn first. I think it's more direct. Like pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes, then queen takes, then you have a double attack. So I would start with tricky moves first.
Right, and you're also
Yes,
threatening pawn
exactly.
push, right?
That's right.
Wow, that hurts.
So,
Knight
okay.
here to blockade.
Now maybe just I don't know whether I have to take maybe knight takes bishop. I think it's good. Knight takes bishop, queen takes, and then f4. Yes, exactly. After the knight moves somewhere, then there is e5 because the queen and the knight are on the same.
Ah, wow.
Yes.
Yes, it works.
So there you go. But
I think your
okay,
your
this is
tactic
by-
worked.
Yes, it should have. But I think white's move is not bad either. But okay, now it's more complicated. Maybe you know what's more simple? Knight takes knight. Okay, I would have started with knight takes knight, bishop takes knight, and then f4. But yes, because the bishop has only one square, which is d6. It cannot go anywhere else. And then e5 is looking pretty
Still
strong.
works, right?
But right now, if directly f4 comes, sorry,
Still works, right?
I think it still works. But the problem is, yeah, I think it still works. Let's see what happened in the game.
Okay, sorry.
I think it should have been fine. Okay.
Wow, the bishop just went down, no? Oh, no, it was a kind of a piece sacrifice, but then, okay, so it's back to normal.
Yeah, but, well, now there's e5 coming up and that bishop is not... Yeah, it can go to b8. I think my tactic was better. We could have won the piece.
That
But,
being said,
yeah, bishop takes
b7.
b7. Still tricks are there, but... Well, white is clearly winning. There is no way to stop those pawns. Those pawns are absolute monsters.
Yep.
And I would play one move. Oh, he's giving up the exchange. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, these pawns are just so scary.
Just crazy pawns.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's too scary.
Yeah.
And okay,
You could-
take
you
the
could
rook.
even go
Rook
rook-
takes. Maybe I'll push the pawn to
Yeah,
b7.
this, right? And then this.
And after that, then start is exactly. Those pawns are very scary. But he has chances to blockade the pawn with bishop a7. But I'm not pretty sure how long it will survive.
And then
Maybe
rook
there's
b8.
even more direct way of approaching this.
But you know something is wrong when you need a bishop and a rook to blockade
See.
2 pawn, right? You know that.
Yes, exactly. That's right.
So let's
Yeah,
go to
the
the
rook
next.
will be on c7 after.
Yeah.
Yes, we will go to the next game
He
then.
did not take it. Interesting.
Did not. Okay, that's quite surprising. But yes, of course, the pawns are more valuable here. And the bishop is also extremely powerful. So it does make sense.
Let's see Paul versus VKR.
Oh, versus my mom. Okay, let's have a look.
He's up a rook, I think.
And yes, extra rook. And I think it should be very easy for Paul. But look at the time.
Yeah.
Paul has 40 seconds. My mom has 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Though with the plus 5 seconds addition, I think Paul will be fine. But you're right, it's something we
Yep.
someone need to wait. Is this bishop? He's gotta go there. Oh, okay, or there, or that too. Because here he
Okay,
would have
it's
gotten
just
he
normal
would have gotten
move.
trapped, right?
yeah,
So,
it's trapped. So
but it's okay. He found
that was really nice.
he found a way. Shall we go to the next one?
Yep.
Okay, Jessifer
Sure,
versus
we can.
Chicken Dining. So
I think
he's
you're-
down for Jessifer.
Yes.
He's up for Chicken Dining.
Okay, 3 pieces and 2 pieces. So chicken dining is 1 piece up, I believe. So,
Yep.
getting very difficult for that. I think even black's position is kind of better compared to white because of more space,
And a piece up.
it should be fine.
Yeah. Let's see the last one. BG versus
So-
CK Ulysse. Oh, checkmate.
Okay, let's see
Victory
my
from
dad
Securus.
versus. Oh, my dad got checkmated against Securus. Did he
Securus.
join now? Securus? I didn't see his name earlier.
Looks like it. So 16 people.
Let's have a look at the ranking.
5th. Yeah, he joined on the. He just joined a couple rounds ago. And he's already
Okay.
pulling a comeback.
So Collector Henry is in the lead with 4.5 points out of 5, and followed by Best Lee Sin, Prickly Earthquake, who are still yet to finish their games. So
I think we're gonna have
Okay,
a. It's
interesting.
coming close to a duel, right, between Best Sin and Henry Alonso Calagday.
Collector Henry, yes, they
But
cannot afford to make mistakes.
yeah,
Looks like the tiebreak is a little bit better for Best Lee Sin. 10.75
looks like.
already. So
So by default, maybe
Let's
Best
have a
Sin
look
has more chance, but he still has to win another 2 games, which is in this tournament is not granted.
and he's playing against Prickly Earthquake. Now it's gonna be pretty hard to beat. So
Yeah, but he had a advantageous
Yes.
position. Look at those 2 pawns, just terrible. I mean, just so strong.
yes,
Let's see the
extremely
beginner
powerful.
tournament. So we have.
Yep, we
It's
can.
over. It's over for Kate Kanpicha, who won the tournament by 6.5 points. Crazy, right?
Out of 7.
Out of
Yes,
7.
exactly.
Yeah,
And
with a draw
it's
against
extremely good
Pavesh.
tournament. I guess the previous tournament was won by FIFA Technique with the same score, 6.5 out of 7.
Yeah,
The previous edition one.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Yeah.
Okay.
so to show like the level, right?
Congrats, Kate,
On top.
for winning it.
Congratulations, Kate.
So,
Congratulations,
FIFA
probably to
Technique is still
Pavesh and
playing.
Gogo. So let's see FIFA Technique, AKM. Let's
Pavesh and Gogo is, yes.
wait. This one is not gonna play.
Okay, it's Pavesh against FIFA Technique. And it's Kaden against.
Alikan against Gogo.
Okay.
So first, let's see. FIFA Technique is
So-
apparently a piece up, but there are 2 pawns for the piece.
Mhm.
So pretty good start from FIFA Technique,
Okay.
if you ask me.
Yep.
Don't really like this
Yes,
move.
it is, but that looks quite scary. But I think yes, FIFA Technique's time is still the same, 5 minutes. So.
That's a great
maybe,
move.
I don't know. I would try to play Knight 7 and try to exchange, but Knight H5 is fine. I like Knight H5.
Yeah, and now Queen here, right?
Exchanging the pieces when the pieces. Yep. That's right. Unless he plays Knight to F4, which would just result in a checkmate. You have to watch out for such tricks.
Knight to F4.
Okay, this is good. Queen D8 is a good move. No, if Knight F4, then it
Wow.
is gonna be checkmate.
They are
That's what
playing
I'm
like
trying
it's
to
a
say.
it's a race.
Wait
It's
a
a race,
second.
Rajesh. They're racing. I think we have the
Yes.
wrong priorities. It's not
Okay.
about what's happening on the board. It's about who. And there it is. The winner of the race.
And yes,
Is-
FIFA Technique wins.
Yes, and not because
So-
he resigned. He won because he has 4 minutes 55 on the clock
Because of
against only 4 minutes for Pavesh. So that's a victory for on time. Woo!
yes. Well,
Of course, that's a joke
yeah.
for those who are listening, and we're
Yes.
just laughing that
Yeah,
you shouldn't
that's right.
play that fast. Yeah.
So, yes, congrats for winning the game. FIFA Technique against one of the top 2 players in the tournament.
Yeah.
Or which top 3, I guess.
True.
So, what about AKM Gogo? Okay, Gogo is way
Plus
ahead in
22,
material.
plus
So,
23. So I guess that's gonna be a wrap here. I guess with white you just do the waterfall,
Yes.
right? And then you just pray for a
Yes.
miracle. So the waterfall is you give away all your PCs and you end up in a draw for
True.
those who are listening. Okay, so let's go back to the open. So in the open we have another
sure.
two and a half games to go. Leslie Sin versus Jessifer. I'm gonna go grab some water. I'm gonna let you comment on, let's say, what? What is this?
So, this is looking so amazing.
This is a great game. Like, what do you think?
This reminds me of a famous pawn and game. I mean, famous game. It was played in 18th century. Very old game in which they just create all these passed pawns. But okay, this is looking pretty amazing.
White should
Never
still
seen
be
such
winning,
pos-
right?
2 rooks versus 3 passed pawns.
Yeah.
Should be. I think white should try.
Do you do this with white or do you do this? What do you do?
No idea.
It's so
I
hard.
think
This is so hard to stop.
yes.
Like,
It's gonna be out for white as well.
oh my god, this is
Okay,
this.
you should play
This. You attack
right.
here, and if you push this.
Yes.
But here it's too late now. It's too late. He lost.
Okay.
King here, maybe.
Not really.
Yes, he
Here,
lost.
Yes.
It's over.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Black wins.
Yeah. What a great wow. So I think my take,
This-
okay? My take is
This must
if
be like the comeback of this entire thing.
yeah, it's beautiful. But my take, okay,
What?
first let's ask the computer. Let's be a bit lazy. Let's ask, is there a way here? Yes, white is winning. In my opinion, going rook here, why not? But once he
Yes.
does this, you have to play, oh, rook here? I would have played rook here. Wait, let's
Yeah,
see if
it's-
that's,
I think
no,
even the
that's
move
so-
which he played is fine, I guess. I believe so, because
no.
not really. The move which he made is a mistake. Yeah, minus 7.3.
How about the plan?
Let's-
Okay, the plan was to do
let's
rook
see it.
here, and if push here, you take here.
And oh, check, and you can eventually win. Okay.
But
This is
wait,
some
what about
very impressive- Oh, there's a checkmate at the center of the board. I mean, you see the pawns on G3 and F3 which are blocking all those squares. So yes,
Okay,
I
got
mean
it.
he can give a staircase checkmate at the center of the board by moving the rook here and the rook there.
Right.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is some pretty computer stuff, but I don't think it's very practical.
That was cool.
Quite
Though.
difficult to find it in less than 1 minute. So
Yeah.
if players didn't have enough time. So,
No.
okay, it's totally fine.
Okay, and then we have a checkmate here for chicken dining.
Yes.
Okay, and then
Rajesh, the next round is going on. Oh, and I think Henry Collecte is having the lead now.
yes, now he has the sole lead because
Clear
of the
half-point lead.
defeat of Prickly Earthquake. So now we're gonna have
Yes.
that's actually the chance for Prickly Earthquake to come back, right? He's playing Henry Collecte. And we have
Probably.
Chicken Dining
So-
versus Best Lisin. We have Po versus Kinikumantaro. And we have Sikayolis
Yep.
versus Jessifer. And the battle of your parents. Okay, so
Oh.
let's check it out. Let's
That's
go
it.
from board 1 to board
We'll look at
last board.
Henry. Yep. Okay. So Henry Collecte, Prickly Earthquake.
So this is why you shouldn't give up, right? We saw a game, very high level game earlier between Prickly Earthquake and Best
Yep.
Lisin. And it looked like Best Lisin was really
just
taking
three
the advantage. And he even ended up with 2 rooks ahead, but because of a little trick Prickly Earthquake came up with, there was a victory, right?
Yep.
From him. So
Yep, exactly. So never give up. And sure, queen takes b4. What's happening here? Pretty much equal, but white might have the slight upper hand. I'm not pretty sure.
it's very tense though.
Yeah, I know the bishop is under attack and rook c1 is coming and
Sorry.
very difficult.
Just came out of sickness. Sorry for the 2 or 3 viewers we might have. Yes, so a lot of pressure everywhere, right?
still, let's. Yep. I think Henry is in pressure. I mean, the bishop is under attack, and rook is coming to. Oh, this is the battle between the number one and number two.
Yep.
I forgot. So.
Oh, you're right.
The
There
one
is
who wins
there is something nasty coming
this
up
is
here.
gonna be in the top.
So he's got to do like
Yes,
rook
exactly,
here or something.
after the bishop curse. So, but still after that there is rook c1, and guess what? After the queen moves to, let's say, d3, you can play queen takes bishop.
Wow.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, queen takes bishop, white queen takes bishop.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and rook takes queen, rook comes to c8 and checkmate. A beautiful
Wow.
checkmate.
Yeah, that is possible.
Oh,
We're gonna see it.
oh, it doesn't happen. Did it happen in the game?
Yeah, we're gonna see it happening, I think.
Oh, it happened in the game. Okay.
Wait, not
Now
yet,
let's
but
see if he finds queen
no,
takes.
he did not find it.
Okay, never mind.
But wait,
He
queen
didn't
wait,
find
wait.
it.
Maybe he found it,
Uh-oh.
but after queen take bishop, there is queen take.
What?
Ah, no, because that would be checkmate.
No, the rook is checkmate.
Yeah.
Exactly, that was winning. We did see that. This is quite bad. He missed it. But
Yes.
okay.
Well, give yourself some props instead, Rajesh. We started a bit slow, and now you're seeing some tactics they don't see. So, let's
Okay.
rejoice.
They are getting tired, and I'm getting more active. So
Yes.
of course, that's right. But really good play. But now I think Black has managed to get back
The lead.
game, right?
Yeah.
A little bit. The king on f2. A little bit close. Okay. Okay, that's nice.
So, nonetheless, wait, what?
Oh,
Oh.
now he sees it.
Yeah.
I mean, if rook takes it, then okay. But,
Yeah, but
all right.
then-
So is white a piece up already? That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, but then queen
So,
take,
there it-
attacking the rook, bishop here. Oh, yeah. So white's
There are
actually
some
winning here.
problems. Of course, there are problems. Yes,
Wait, but then-
kind
then
of winning. Probably. Okay, Berkeley Earthquake saw that move right now, so it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Of course developing, but okay, there is still problems because there is the king on f2, but okay, a piece up is a piece up, right? So
Yep.
I don't really see any mistake here.
Maybe
Okay, one thing which
knight here to take the queen.
quite scary because there's moves like knight e4 always coming up. You have to check out for that.
Yeah.
Black knight coming
Maybe
to
knight
e4.
here then?
So
Oh, no, because we blocked the... Yeah, just taking out the queen of the...
queen c3. Okay,
Yeah.
the ideas. Oh, but knight e4, we're losing. Game over.
Oh, yeah.
Knight
That's
e4 is...
It's a free queen.
Why knight g4? Why knight g4 though? Oh, still it's a free queen. That's different. Oh, I think knight g4 is even better because the bishop is taking the queen, and I think Berkeley Earthquake should resign, and that settles the
The tournament. Wow,
rank.
that was a white game
yes,
again.
that's it.
That was
But
a white
Berkeley
game.
Earthquake was this close to winning the game, but
Yeah. And
unfortunately,
maybe the tournament with that.
but yes, exactly. With that, the tournament, because there aren't many other players which Berkeley Earthquake has to meet. He already played against all the top players.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay, let's go to the next
Now
one.
just
Wow. What is this? What is
what's
this?
happening here? Oh, no idea. But why?
Because he's 3 points up. I guess he wanted to just simplify and get to the end game.
But simplify, but that is too much of a simplification. I mean,
I would agree,
why?
but I guess there is also
okay, it's
this.
still winning, but yes.
Maybe it's
Okay,
fine.
it's
Maybe it's fine.
too
I,
much
I,
of
agree, I would agree with you, but
That's fine.
maybe you are being dramatic a bit.
Probably.
Yeah,
But okay.
knight here. Anyway,
I was thinking of trying to checkmate and not go for an endgame. So that is why I was thinking, hey, why give the queen? So, okay. The
Right.
king was stuck in the center and he couldn't castle, right? So
Yeah.
just usually keep the queens. Anyways, let's go to the next game then.
Chicken dining versus those. So this is for the top three spots, right? So these two are fighting for second to third
What
place.
happened to Paul, by the way? Did he disappear or something? I didn't see him yet. He was in the top and
Paul. No, no.
oh,
He
here
just
he is. Okay,
he just had
never
a
mind.
couple loss. I think he's yeah. He had 2 losses, 3 victories. It's a fairly good tournament, but it's
Yes,
a
it is
fierce
good.
tournament.
It's
There's
great.
a lot of strong players.
Yeah, this tournament is quite fierce.
Yeah.
So, is yours? Yes. He's playing. He must have played the regular Karokan. And
Yeah.
let's see, Rook FD8. I think this is about to be kind of equal, but there are a lot of nuances left in the position for black. He could try anything. And so as for white,
I like the knight here, but knight here is pretty nice.
King
Right?
H1 reminds me of Caden's game.
It's another level,
King
though. I
H1,
think.
it's looking nice.
King G1.
Yeah. So well, Caden. So, all right.
I don't know. Maybe it's a theme on the Karokan to do this, but without my knowledge of the Karokan, I would have liked knight here. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's not that useful. But
Probably,
Okay.
but maybe c4. Okay, that's right. Still, oh, why is he giving the pawn on b7? No, it's not actually giving a pawn because rook b8 and all is coming, and the b2 pawn is kind of under pressure. But
it's poison pawn.
or you can just take the f2 pawn. That's even better, I think. Queen takes f2, breaking down the king. I mean, queen takes b7, queen takes f2.
Queen take b7. Queen take f2. Yeah. Sure. True that.
Yeah.
True that.
And Paul is having more time.
Yeah, that's a factor, right?
Let's
40
see,
seconds.
but
It's
personally, I like the bishop more than the knight. Yes, and also in such positions, we have to always evaluate the which minor piece is more active. And I think the bishop is kind of better than the knight. Just slightly, but the knight is by no means a bad piece. But I personally believe the
right, but
bishop is
I don't like this
okay.
move though. This
So
move I
queen
think is
takes
highly
f2.
highly dangerous, highly explosive. Because now
Oh.
after rook take, there's also this. Right?
Yes,
But he saw this
yeah,
though.
so much pressure
He
here.
saw this.
Yes,
think.
exactly. So he should have started with queen f2, maybe.
Yeah, you're right.
But okay. Okay, you could just play king h8, just like just play one more king h8, and I really don't see what's going wrong.
Yeah,
Or
but
maybe
after
even e5 is there.
after there's rook b1, I guess.
King f8. Okay, king f8. More
And
sensible,
b1.
I guess. Okay.
Trading the queen,
Oh,
he's a pawn
okay.
down, no?
It is right, but
maybe-
I think his piece activity comes into talk. The queen was the only active piece for white, and probably is playing for activity.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Then rook here, I guess.
Yep.
Then bishop here.
But okay, you will just going for a minor piece endgame is bad. That I can agree, but okay, doubling the rooks might not be the best option because then you'll be forced to exchange one pair of rooks. I think you should have tried your second plan, moving the rook over there and.
Or does this after?
Okay.
There's this. You get a pawn back.
You should. Yeah, you get a
He's-
pawn back. Okay.
he's happy with that.
Now game
Yeah.
on.
That's why he went.
Yes, probably
blitzing.
even. Yeah. But I'm pretty afraid of the queen side pawn majority, which white has. So
And the bishop who can
there's
eye
one
on
thing
the.
in chess called the queen side pawn majority. So for those students who are watching the stream now or later, the queen pawn majority. The reason why it's more advantageous to have more number of pawns on the queen side is that usually after casting, the king will be stuck at the side of the board, right? On the
Yeah.
king side. So the king will not be on the queen side. So you can slowly try to create a passer on the queen side. The king has to come all the way here to stop that pawn. And using that time, white will start bringing on the queen king side.
Yes, exactly. Um, and on the top of this,
So
the
that
bishop
is the strategy behind.
the bishop is said to be
Oh.
slightly stronger than the knight in this kind of endgame where you have pawns on the
So
two
let's
sides
see.
because he has an eye on the two sides of the
True.
board. So unlike
Exactly.
the knight.
Very good. So
But the black king is more active
that's
though
a very
here.
useful endgame. That's true. That's only because of the move King H1. And I would praise Paul for playing King F8 earlier.
Yeah, King F8,
King
King
F8 was a
H1 looks
really
like
nice move.
nothing, but it really come to sense now, right?
Yep, it was quite helpful. Probably he predicted this endgame already
Yeah.
back then. So
Tom, tom, tom.
okay, I would play pawn to F6.
He's
or
winning now.
G6, okay.
F6, I think, was the plan
think
of
so.
white.
So-
F6 would have been followed by bishop here, and if you push this, now you're
Yes.
holding the pawn. But G6 now is
Paul once told me that he's really good in minor piece endgames. And this
There it is.
Now I see the reason why.
yeah, there it is.
He is really good in minor piece endgames.
It's over. It's victory for black here. What do you answer to this? I guess he's gonna do this.
No, I would just push the pawn. Yes, I would have played what he played because bishop E. I mean, very good. Paul did find the
it's gonna
correct
be
move.
this.
Now just F6, putting all the pawns to dark squares and
Yeah. Yeah, but
still
then
not.
so you do this, but
there
then
is still
this,
some problems.
and then this, and then this.
Yes.
Oh wait, knight here. Okay. Yeah, he seems comfortable.
And
Paul
then
seems
knight
very
to
comfortable
C.
in this kind of endgame.
This is extremely good for black now. Okay. Paul is an endgame expert. We all know that. So now
We
he's
sh-
just gonna keep pushing the pawn and okay,
We
can
shall
ignore
fear
that
him.
pawn and just keep pushing it. Yes. So
I heard my dad coming out of the living room saying, "I lost again." So I guess that's that.
yep. And there's a fierce battle going between my mom and dad. So
Can we
You
have a
can
look
see
at
that
it,
as well.
or because I think it's gonna be a wrap here. I think Paul got this
it
right
should have been over, but
with the pawn.
maybe. Still, I want to see the endgame technique. Probably
Yeah,
our
yeah.
students will learn a lot from that
You're right. You're
to
right.
convert it.
Let's
So,
do it. So I think the
now,
H8
I
pawn
think
should
King
move
B2
right.
is correct. But yeah, I think King B2 should be played. Otherwise, the king could get
But I'm-
pretty.
And if this, you just push right. This knight is so
The
strong.
pawn knight is protecting it. That knight move is extremely powerful.
Yeah.
Protecting all the pawns.
He saw everything.
Oh, he pushed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but don't forget you're talking
Yes.
you're talking to Paul here.
Oh, there are some
Then
checkmate ideas here.
This.
Yes.
And then
And
this.
oh, checkmate. Great. This is Paul for you. The endgame specialist.
Yes.
So there you go.
Wow, that was
And
impressive.
He is back into the game after 2 defeats, I think, right? Back for the
Two defeats
fight
overall,
top
but not
3
in a row.
places. Oh, okay.
Okay, now he's trying to go
back
for a
to the same
stalemate.
square and checkmate. This is a pretty checkmate. Resigned.
Yeah. That's
Excellent.
that's nice.
So what happened to the game between my mom and dad? Oh, it's still going.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Looks like your mom is winning.
And who is winning? My dad is winning.
your dad,
Of course,
your
my
dad.
dad is winning. But okay. Aha.
Oh my god, we're gonna have a 2 rook versus 1 rook endgame. And I think white is
Let's see
just
what's
gonna try to
happening.
trade, right? Well, there's gonna be
Yep, that's right.
the pawn will go to queen anyway.
Easy win. Yep. Ooh, that is actually a very classy move. Rook g2 so that the king can get some space for going
Yeah.
without checks.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
king g7 and pushing the pawn. Oh. Oof. What is my dad trying to do?
Good question.
Is he trying to checkmate us?
Yes, I guess.
I have no
Okay,
idea
here
what he's
you have
trying to
this,
do.
right?
I mean,
You have. Oh, wait,
okay.
what? It's getting dangerous now.
What?
The rook
Three?
fell.
What? I can hear screams in my home. Oh,
No!
no. Okay, that's nice.
This is much harder to win
It's
now.
gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is
But
it?
why did my dad do that? Well, he usually gives up. I don't know. He's giving up for my mom. Otherwise, there's no dinner.
I think. Yeah. I think some other
Okay,
things were at
you
stake here,
probably
not just the chess game.
yeah. That's true. So that's what's happening.
Yes.
So guys, you can expect my dad to give a free rook as well. So oh, okay. Let's see. Push the pawn
Yeah.
and push
It's
the
over.
king. But
It's over.
push the king.
Push the rook, you mean, right?
Yes, it is.
And it's all over,
Yes, it should be.
just like that.
Yes, finally. I was just trying to give my mom some hope, and definitely there's no dinner. Okay, we'll see. Okay, are they gonna play till the end?
Maybe
Okay.
maybe your mom will try your dad mating skill with the rook.
Okay, but what's my dad doing?
I guess you can do it like that, because if she goes the other way, then you do this.
What's the point?
No, yeah,
I would play rook to g5.
Yeah, you're right.
and-
Yeah, you do the box technique, right? Like you
Yes,
create a box
exactly.
and
The box.
Uh-oh.
Finish the game. Okay, now the box makes
Uh-oh.
more sense.
Yeah, rook here,
Now the box.
rook g3. Wow, it's really competitive, huh?
Yes.
Uh-oh,
What?
uh-oh.
What's happening? I can't hear what's happening. Oh, I think I can hear something. I have really good ears. I think my dad is helping my mom practice what is rook and king endgame checkmate.
I
So,
see.
anyways, come on, finish the game quickly.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
finish
going to leave you on the comment here. I'm gonna go back in 1 minute.
Yeah.
I need to take a bathroom
Yeah,
break.
right.
So see you in a minute.
All right. Sure. Okay. So yes, now it is gonna be checkmate. Rook goes to a3, and there you go. It's game over. So let's see what's gonna happen after this. Uh-oh, wrong timing. By the way, I don't have the control over the screen. It is Seb who has to control the screen. So we'll just wait for Seb to come and check the screen. So let's wait. Meanwhile, I will just go to chess and check who's gonna play against whom. Okay, so the last game of the tournament is gonna be between. Okay, Collecte Henry, the tournament leader, is playing against my mom. VKR123. And the next thing is Sebastian's dad, Jessifer, against Bestly Sin. That is nice. And the next game is between Paul and Prickly Earthquake. So that will be quite interesting, I guess. So let's have a look at that.
I'm back. Okay, so
Yeah.
which game do you want me to open?
Oh, by the way, I think you can check Henry Collective against. Okay, there is Paul against Prickly Earthquake. That should be pretty interesting, I
Hmm.
guess.
Agreed. Agreedo. Okay, let's look Prickly Earthquake versus Paul.
And by the way, it was my mom who won. It's not my dad.
Ah,
He's the one who was winning. So okay,
I see.
so we definitely have dinner. So okay,
Nice.
let's see.
So we've had a Karokan again.
Yep,
With
I
a
believe so.
with a trade variation, right? Let's
And
see.
this,
Wait, here, yeah, trade variation.
yes, it's a trademark. Oh, no, yeah, it's the exchange variation, but it's not the Panau Botwinic. Panau Botwinic is when white plays c4 and plays with an IQB. That is an isolated queen spawn. But here it is. Okay, just normal way to play. I think black should have no problems here in this setup. This is not the most challenging setup for white to gain an advantage. He's just playing natural moves and okay, let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
I think the person winning this will be
Second.
getting the second or the third place.
Oh yeah, because there is a Lee Sin, right?
We will see.
Wait, Lee Sin versus.
That's right.
Who's he facing? Jessifer.
Let's see.
Okay, so we have a very classic start. Let's have a quick look at maybe Henry, who's probably flying to
And
victory.
small. Okay, that's gonna be very easy.
I mean, even if he
Yeah,
lost, he's
correct.
still upon a point up, so it's pretty comfortable advantage, right?
Yeah. Yep, that's right. So Henry Collecte is gonna win this for sure. I believe so.
In a very
Because his attack is really, really strong.
you
Both
mean-
the bishops are slicing into the queen side, the rook is there, the queen is there. I really don't see how black is gonna manage everything.
even the queen, yeah, even the queen could come to these spaces.
Everything is there. Yes, the queen could come. And there's queen c8. We will
Yeah.
see.
Okay, maybe the game of the best Lee Sin maybe against this for these three
Okay.
games are gonna be the main.
Against your dad, of course. We will have a look at that game.
Wow,
Yes.
down
It's
like 2 pieces for the
bestly.
rook.
Oh, you see, like, okay, piece rook for 2 pieces. I
Yeah.
think so. That's good.
Strange.
Mm,
That's good for best Lee Sin, that is.
yeah, probably because 2 pieces are better than a rook in most cases because, well, you can coordinate your pieces and let's see. Okay, I think queen on f5 is a little bit misplaced. And now maybe
No.
no, but maybe back to d7. Then maybe white could even try pawn to f4 and try to get rid of the knight and open up the diagonal for the bishop, and the queen can slowly come into the game. I mean, white should try to play pawn f4.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I meant. Yes.
Yeah, it's like you're kicking all the pieces out of the
Okay.
defense of the king, so it's looking good for white already. Let's go back to Prickly Earthquake versus Paul.
It could be. Yes, that was looking like some Grandmaster level game, so let's have a look at that. Pretty solid, no one making mistakes. Let's see, battle for the second place is quite intense here.
Yep. Do we have a... let's see. Hmm.
Okay,
Interesting. Taking the
yes.
square that was just left undefended.
Yep. Quite interesting.
Yeah.
Now what to do? Do you have any suggestions for black? What do you think Paul will try to do? Will he play f6 and try to kick off the knight, or will he try something else?
There's no immediate danger. I don't like my bishop being under capture here. It's not very enjoyable.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think maybe knight here, just to kick it off. And see what the pawn structure
I
would look
think
like
so.
before I activate the rook. But I'm no Caro-Kann expert, so I don't know what's the real
Let's see.
plan. Okay. Why not
Right.
actually, right?
F6. Okay, he did play F6. Yes. This is. I told you that this line is not dangerous for black, so black should be still fine.
Yeah.
I don't see any big threats for white.
I'm not sure white hasn't traded this though, because this bishop looks pretty nice, though he's vulnerable right now,
Yes.
and it would mess up a bit with
You
the
can take
pawn
it with
structure.
the knight,
Yeah.
and after the knight moves. No, he'll take it with the knight, of course, not with the pawn. Knight takes f5 is there, but okay. Now maybe bishop g6 is possible to maintain the bishop, or e5. Okay.
I like black
Black
now.
is trying to be more aggressive.
I like black.
Yeah,
a
I
bit
told
better.
you black is totally fine in this line. There's no way to convert an advantage in white for this. I have played this with white myself, and it will be pretty much equal with correct play for white. So this is not at all dangerous for black.
Yeah.
And well, he has central strong pawns, black.
The
I think white
f5.
played a few inaccuracies in the opening.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's already getting very difficult for
You even have stuff
white,
like this,
I think
right?
slightly worse. You have that, yes, but then the e5 pawn will be hanging. So I think it is the central pawns are also hanging pawns. So black's main strategy will be based on overprotecting the central pawns. Something like, I don't know, knight g6 is interesting. With the idea, okay, right now I think, okay, I think there is moves like knight e4 coming, but that's not a very scary move, is it? Knight e4 does look like, no, knight e4, there's queen b6, it's not working. So king h1, okay. Oh, but why rook e8 and rook d8?
A misclick probably.
Probably.
Could be
I
right.
think black can afford that because his position is too good. So
Yeah.
okay, let's have a look at this.
Maybe king h8. Oh no, this is falling.
Probably.
Unless you are happy with that, probably. There was a thing I liked about queen b6 and
C7.
queen take b2 before, is that then later you have queen check, and or if you can even try to go in the 7th rank later. But anyway.
Probably. That's a good idea. So okay. I think
Don't you have
what
rook
ball
take?
playing is also nice.
Or knight take, yeah.
Yes. Oh, is that a free pawn, by the way?
Yeah, it was.
Yes, it is a free pawn. Paul gave a free pawn, but okay, his time is too less.
Yeah, I
So-
think that's what happened here.
Okay. Yep. Oh, 2 pawns even? Yep, I believe so. King h8 should be played or something like that, I believe. Yes, you're right. King h8 is good. And after rook takes, maybe queen takes. No, rook takes is good. I was thinking of some tricks, but rook takes is good. Oh, queen takes b7 will be giving up the 3rd pawn, but there are some tricks. Okay. Oh, queen d2 is there? Isn't there? Queen d2. Yes. Some tricks, of course. Yeah, things are getting pretty intense over there. So black, even though 2 pawns down, I think he still has some attack there, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, Seth?
Maybe rook here to hold things together. Okay. This
Okay.
could be made by
I would still
queen
play
here.
queen to f2. No, f2 might be dangerous because of rook. No. Queen f2 is fine. Okay, let's see what's happening.
So here we still have this incoming, right?
Yes, but there's always queen takes b7, which defends against those tricks. Queen takes b7 will protect that pawn. Yes. Pretty intense, this one. This game is very nice. Okay.
Does he... no.
Hmm. Oh, okay. No.
Oh,
Mistake.
mistake indeed.
No
Okay,
ball.
so that's gonna be a wrap.
Now the prickly earthquake is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see.
Let's have a look at Henry Galacte. Did he checkmate or
Yes, victory from Henry.
is it
Checkmate.
over? Probably the
Best Lysine versus Jesse Fer.
Yep,
Victory
checkmate
from Best
as
Lysine.
expected.
And let's see who's still playing. We have
Yep.
Prickly Earthquake, Pro, Chicken Dining, Sika Elise, and Vigi Kinikumantaro. So let's see the
Okay.
remaining game. We have Paul.
Okay. Yep.
Wait, we can
And
this
this
one.
is hard for Paul.
So Chicken Dining versus Sika Elise. Very, very tensed again, but probably better position for white. I think he's oh wait,
Yep.
there's a checkmate. No, he's escaping.
So, of course, there's no checkmate.
That was close though.
Chicken
that was
ending
close.
is trying so hard. But
Chicken
yes.
Dining, yeah.
Is there a checkmate? No, there's no
No.
checkmate. Is there no perpetual as well? King goes to f4. Yes.
Nothing.
Yep,
Nothing.
absolutely nothing.
But it was worth a try though.
Of course it is.
Yes. Next one, Vigi versus Kinikumantaro, and we have a plus
and
10 advantage.
Montero is winning. Clearly.
Yes, so I think we kind of have our
So,
final.
difficult.
Yeah, finished actually. So we have our final rankings.
Okay, so
Congratulations to Henry Alonso Calagday for 6.5 with only one draw. Second, Best Lysine, who had a really good momentum, but unfortunately had a crazy. That was a crazy endgame, right? Those 3 pawns against the 2 rook.
Yep, that endgame was pretty intense.
Yeah.
So
And Prickly Earthquake, who definitely entertained us. Like, these games were really, really nice. So fully deserved third spot, half a point ahead, Sika Ulis. And in the beginner one,
there
we
was-
had a victory from Kate, followed by Pavesh, and then Gogo 7.
Yes.
Any closing statement, Rajesh?
well, it was a very nice tournament. A lot of interesting games, and well, they never fail to impress us. Even
Yes.
the students are playing really well. And just one suggestion for the students. We say at the end of the tournament, always another suggestion, which is not to copy your opponent's moves. So,
Yes.
do you have anything to add on, Seb?
Yes, it cracked a bit. So you were saying, do not copy your opponent's move, because that's a sure recipe for loss. And actually, I would like to close with 2 events upcoming, if anyone's listening. So for the students, there will be a chess camp on the 12th of August at the Blue Parrot. And there will also be a tournament at the Blue Parrot on the 26th of August. So if you're interested in this, you can contact us. It will be only for kids, the camps and the tournament. 12th of August, camp. 26th of August, tournament. Thank you very much, teacher Rajesh, and see you around, everyone. Bye-bye.